moment some time ago. The party split up to explore everywhere they could, with the boys going down the right tunnel that ended with them taking a goblin, and the girls going down the middle tunnel and conversed with the drow guard hidden behind a large gate. Tense chats were had as to bringing this goblin along their trek towards the capital, but all came to a rough agreement to bring him as the proof they sought as they exited the caves. So the group is now outside the cave, settling in for a very comfortable long rest.
What the heck?
I'm ready for my rest.
Meanwhile, it's like 80 degrees out.
Yeah, it's pretty well into summer now. So
It's like still covered in fur. It's like, why is it so hot?
I hate this place.
Guys, I think I have a fever.
Oh my gosh. We're so locked in.
So they're now outside the cave.
It's a northern thing. You guys wouldn't get it.
Hey. Back in the outside world for a night's rest. It looks even funnier with the shoulders because it just kind of sticks out.
You know that?
Like
You know
Shoulders,
that?
that's his ears.
You know that game where you roll the ball?
Yeah.
It looks like the king guy in that game.
Just like roll the ball and collect all the stuff and just get bigger and bigger. Yeah.
Alright, focus up, focus
All
up.
right, all
We're
right.
locked in.
So settling in for a long rest. Does anyone want to do anything?
Oh, I'm changing my spells right now, so
'Kay.
don't mind me.
I'm just gonna do the second. Or
Fred's
I'll do the. I'm sleeping first, then I'll do the second.
Fred's gonna relax and
Last
stargaze.
Okay.
Smoke pipe.
Okay.
I'll clean up my armor and stuff a little bit.
Okay.
I'll tie up the goblin and watch him.
Okay. Sun goes down. Sun comes up. Yay. Next day's travel, you can kind of retrace your steps, finding your way outside the woods, and then heading south toward Falvik. And before I continue, I think I mentioned this on one of the episodes, but just in case I did not, just to clarify, episode 1, I really sped run a lot of travel, just because I worked with the players for how they were going to enter, and you know, there's the very quick travel time to get everyone together. I'm not going to go that quick because this place is actually very big, but I'm just not going to draw it out unnecessarily. So there will be a lot of days of travel, just a little quicker than role-playing every single day. So on that note, the next day's travel will close with you guys reaching Falvik as the sun is going down.
Did you want to like tell your parents at all that you were like going to the capital?
Yeah, we could stay the night with them and head out in the morning and.
I think they're okay with the goblin in their house. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time.
Wait, we're near Falvik? Oh.
Yeah. As the sun's beginning to set, you know, it's getting a little dark, but you are approaching Falvik.
Okay.
Yeah, let's stay.
Well, the goblin doesn't have to come in the house, but
There's enough goblins in your house so far, yeah.
you've had a goblin in your house.
It's true.
Yeah. One was too many.
I wonder how he's doing. I worry about him.
Grapes?
Mm-hmm.
The one with the horns?
Yeah.
You worry about him.
Yes, the horns was very abnormal.
Well, I mean, we're back in Falvik. He might show up again.
That'd be nice.
Like there's 2 goblins. Just slowly collecting goblin friends. Excuse me.
Your empathy goes farther than mine, I think.
Well, I think we'll find a spot for him.
I can stay out with him.
Okay.
I sleep sitting up anyway.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're weird.
She just says that.
Oh, that's right. You're weird. You're one of them weirdos. Okay, so entering town. You'd like to?
Oh, let's put the goblin in the Mite. I'm sorry, but yeah, we're gonna need you to get in the luggage for so that people don't freak out when they see you.
Eh.
It'll keep you safe. I'm sorry. It'll be short.
We can put the rock in there with you.
Yeah. You hold on to yeah.
Oh.
It has a magical ability that will keep you safe.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make you roll anything. That's funny enough. I'm just kind of like, looks at you.
I pick up a rock, and this one has a magical ability that will mean you always get hurt.
Oh.
Don't take that
Don't-
one. You
yeah.
don't. You don't have.
Yeah.
All right, just hop in really quick, and we will find a place to rest, out of sight, maybe
Yeah.
behind your house.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
So he climbs in the luggage, close it up, latch it up, enter town. You're going home?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're all going there.
You can't all stay in there though, right?
Agnes.
I mean, probably. You're
Probably.
just sleeping on the floor.
Or maybe I should take the goblin to Agnes. Would she be okay with that?
Well, the goblin is bigger than her, so
So am
my
I.
This goblin is our responsibility. We should take care
Well, I
of
was
it.
going to go with the goblin to Agnes.
oh, well,
Like,
And
sleep.
untie its hands next to Agnes while she sleeps.
she.
No, I was going to leave his hands bound like we
Very
have
good.
at night.
Very good, yeah.
Oh, we
Maybe.
could talk. We could talk. Oh, well, we could talk. We could talk with her. We could ask her.
Either way.
Alright, so where are you going first? Agnes or home? I know there's next door, but
Yeah. Do you want to go Agnes first?
Sure.
Okay.
there's a brief pause. You hear some clattering and shuffling inside, and some very rushed little,
no, she won't want to stay there.
some very rushed little footsteps, and just as the door, the smaller door, it's kind of one of those double doors that there's large enough, like humanoid-sized door, and then a smaller one carved
I'm like
into it.
crouched. I'm really
Yeah.
crouched because I know, yeah.
As the small one kind of opens up. Oh, look at all you! You're back.
I'm gonna give her a hug.
She like walks out and just.
We're
I mean, you guys have made it work,
Yeah.
but it's a very
awkward.
awkward kind of hug for the rest of you.
We did more than we anticipated.
I imagine you've been gone a while.
Yeah, we
I took off the suitcase and I set it down.
Thank you, Ruth.
we took care of a lot of the caves. There was 4 of them. We took
Hmm.
care of them.
Well, good for y'all.
Did we close off that last cave?
It was already pretty closed off.
Yeah.
No,
We took care.
we didn't close it off.
we took care of all those caves.
We were going to be able to find it again.
Well, I have a big request for you.
All right, let's hear it.
Resme wants to stay in here with y'all, with you tonight.
I'll
Yes.
stay too.
Ruth will stay too.
Now that
Tonight.
makes sense. That's gonna be fun. I clean up all right. It's fine.
I can help with that too.
And there's one more gonna stay.
I
That's okay.
I set the suitcase on its side and I unlatch it to reveal the goblin inside.
This is Mite. It's okay. He's totally chill. We're friends.
He's under a spell.
Yes, that too.
Sure. You really are traveling with some strange folk.
I shut it and I relatch it and put it back on my back.
That's just more evidence. We're gonna go to the capital. We're just stopping for the night.
Was he just smiling
Oh.
when you opened it? With his
Yeah, I'm just imagining he goes,
He's just looking at his rock.
Doesn't even notice the trunk is open. Just,
We had this.
Oh my gosh.
he said it was magic.
Oh yeah.
We have to go to the capital to tell them.
what did you say?
So he's like rowing on himself in danger with.
We have to tell him though what's all going on, what we've found so far. And so he's mainly here, kind of like not collateral, but basically our evidence of what's going on. I'm assuming whenever they were questioning him, he had a lot of answers, and so.
Many.
Like no, and exit. Well, all right. Never had a goblin in the house before, but if these two are here too, then
Yeah,
We'll keep an
it's
eye
all
on
right.
him.
Yeah.
I trust you, your tall friends. And... Yes, hi.
You don't trust the short one, though?
Well, of course I trust my fellow short folk.
I was just joking, I said.
Good.
Good. No.
So she quickly like shuffles back inside, closes the tall door, or the short door. You hear some like steps, some creaking wood. And she's got a little step stool beside the door, and just opens and pulls open the large door and kind of lets it swing open for all of you. Well, come on in, and I'm sure you can find yourself a home, no problem. And
This is.
let me know where you want to stay. We can clean it up for you.
This is different.
I've heard that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't go upstairs.
Well,
I
that's
wasn't
also,
planning on it.
Good, because that's my room. So.
Yeah, all yours. Just to find a little spot here and press the station. That'll be fine. I sit down.
It becomes a little less dusty, but she still kind of like moves over, and she does have a like sofa, and
Okay.
she has furnishings.
Press the station.
It's all just the majority of her house is very natural. Like,
Mhm.
so the sofa might have cushions, but it's kind of like Mitch's chair. It's just a log that's been carved to have a back and
That'll
some
work.
arms and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
It's so cool.
It sounds really cool.
Ruth goes in. Oh, I miss this place.
Girth, do you want? Are you okay doing the first watch?
Yeah.
Or just sit by the door and then if he wants to get out, he'd have to crawl over you.
Sure.
He just gets up and just rolls the rock back and forth.
Turns into a catch.
Actually, you had a room that I stayed in last time.
I did, yeah. Just
I'll stay in that room with
all right.
the goblin in the room with me.
I do have a room if you don't want to sleep in the.
Well, I'm a little worried about the goblin.
You could sleep on the other side of the door.
Yeah, I think I'll sleep sitting up against the door. That's fine for me.
All right.
I don't have to. I'm an elf, so I don't have to do the whole thing.
I've known a few in my time.
Yeah. So I can sit up.
And I'll sleep anywhere, as long as Bruce washing the goblin.
Oh, are you staying with Agnes too?
Oh, hi, bro. I forgot to look down, so I forgot you were there.
I've been here the whole time. Yeah.
I thought you were.
Well, I know y'all were at the door, but I didn't know you were staying here.
Usually,
Oh, well, if you don't mind.
usually you're a little more vocal. I'm surprised.
It's just been a long journey, to be honest. And
We know.
Yeah.
well, I'm looking forward to
I
a good
didn't-
night's rest. So
Are you staying at Agnes's too, or
I was just gonna go back to
to my house?
if that's okay.
Okay, that's what.
Bringing a boy home.
I stay at Agnes's.
No, they're all having a conversation, and he goes, "Yeah, that's funny. I did."
Oh yeah, I'll take that. That's fine. So Pixie's bringing a boy home, and this first thing that opens the door is this 7'3" orc who just looks down. Who's your friend?
All right, I go back. Are you going back to my house to sleep since
If-
Agnes's is kind of full?
If that's okay.
It's fine.
I don't want to be intrusive.
You stayed here last time.
You might get a couch this time instead of sleeping behind the counter.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad.
So
I mean, I
as
know.
you guys would be leaving, Frog kind of goes, on second thought, might be good to get away from this little.
Yeah, I thought you
Fella
wanted
here.
your distance from him.
Well, to be honest, I did, but at the same time, I don't want to leave it to be someone else's problem. Well, I'm sure that Groot and May can take care of it. Groot specifically.
Agnes can take care of herself too, so. It's all
Okay.
good.
I know a thing or two.
Goblins?
Well, no, she can climb a tree like no other.
Well, I also know a thing or two about taking care of unwanted critters.
Okay. Well, he's an honored critter, so take care of him, please.
If he gets out of hand, I
No,
will.
he's fine. He's wanted here right now.
I don't trust what she says about him.
I'll
I'm
trust you, I'll
going back
trust.
to my house.
Alright. So is it the three of you?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, you can prestidigitation on the end of the hallway.
The doorway.
You get that room kind of back in the corner again with Mite. So you probably keep him bound but open the trunk?
Yeah, I open the trunk and I kind of leave it like that, and then I take. How many pillows are on the bed?
There's a couple.
Just a couple. I'll take one of them and like put it in the trunk with him.
He's just kind of like still holding his rock, has been like just kind of looking around the space and sees you do that and just.
And I walk over to the bed and I.
Okay. And he just kind of lays there.
I
Still holding his
keep
rock.
all of my gear on for this sleep because I'm.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I don't. At this point.
But I watch him for 2 hours. Wait for him to go to sleep. And then I fall asleep.
He very quickly just, while watching his rock, just kind of like rolls over and suddenly you just hear
Buddy.
In the suitcase.
in the suitcase. Yeah. He has a pillow now. Of course he's sleeping in the suitcase. But, I mean, yeah, obviously before sleeping happens, 3 of you head back to Pixie's place. Wow, knocking on the door of your own house. Alright.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you wanted to, just
No.
never seen that before. Opening the door. I don't think we said this before, but I imagine being a bakery and people can come and buy stuff. There's a little bell above the door.
Probably.
So you open up,
Wait.
there's a little ding ding ding.
It says global on the ceiling.
I was already looking up there.
That doesn't get
Right here.
It's a whole pack.
You're gonna make me eat more cookies than I should.
So you open up the door, the little bell jingles,
Jingle jingle.
and it's later at night, so instead of your mom who does most of the like baking and customer like, interactions, whatever, it's your dad who actually steps out of the back room and just sees the 3 of you and oh, it's so good to see you back. I was wondering where y'all were and wait, where are your other friends?
They're Agnes.
They're staying
Ah.
guarding a goblin.
Right. Right. So 3 of you staying here for the night?
Yeah.
If you don't
If that's
mind.
okay.
Oh, of course. Of course, if you're yeah, we got space, we got room. Make yourselves comfortable, you know the open space up front here, you can just pick whichever spot you want and settle in.
Very good,
I
thank you.
appreciate your hospitality as always.
Of course, and kinda like looks behind him. Yeah, you can take some of that bread that's left on the counter.
Oh,
She'll make fresh stuff in the morning. It's
Wonderful,
fine.
thank you, thank you.
See you in the morning. I go up to my room.
Alright. Good night.
Silas with me.
Of course, naturally. Sounds like you two just. What have y'all been doing?
Well, we've been on a journey or so. We were down in we went to an underdark cave. Because, well, that's where the goblins are coming from. And so,
Huh.
we traveled a long ways underground, and we found not much, to be honest, but a goblin who, well, I put to sleep, and we brought him back up here as proof to bring to the capital so that they might provide some forces to help us deal with this plague on our land.
Capital.
Yeah, yes.
All of you.
Well, as far as I know, she was planning on coming along.
She has been doing well thus far. Actually, I think she's probably been holding her ground better than most of us.
Yes, I wrote a
Killer.
poem about that.
You're saying my daughter's a killer.
Call me a liar.
I ain't calling you a truth.
Draw!
I actually wrote a poem
No doubt
about
she's
her.
holding her own.
Yeah, she's quite terrifying, to be honest.
I could see that. I mean, look where she comes from.
Yeah, apple doesn't fall far from the tree, huh?
Anyway, I think I'll be getting some rest.
Lays
And I
on
walk
ground.
out.
Right. So yeah, you can make your way into the living space and just couches, chairs, cushions, whatever you might need to find yourself comfortable. All right, like I said, help yourself some bread and find yourself a space, and well, hopefully it's a more comfortable night than you've had in a while.
Oh, I think it will be. As long as I'm away from unbound goblin in my sleep, I should be fine.
Well, I hope we are.
I hope so. Yeah.
Anyway, good night.
Good night, sir.
And he kind of walks away, heads up the stairs, and after a few moments you do hear a little... Pixie, you sleeping there yet? Come on, Pixie, I know you don't fall asleep that quick.
It's been a long journey.
The door just kind of slowly creeps open, and your dad sticks his head in. Just, can I come in?
Sure. I mean, your house, your rules, I guess.
I like to think I'm a little more respectful than that. So he walks in, just kind of partly closes the door behind. What's been going on? You're not yourself.
Nothing. What's been going on with you and Mom?
Well, I've been doing what I can for helping some of the farmers and
Are people
keeping
safe?
washes as normal.
Are people safe being taken by goblins anymore?
No, no one's missing.
No, good.
Been trying to keep your mother calm.
Yeah, I bet.
All right, Pixie. Out with it.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I got nothing to say.
Nothing.
No. Actually, I met a fella. Met a fella. We're gonna get married. We're gonna, move off. Whatever. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to lie to you.
What's his name?
No. It's spelled K-N-O. No. Last name Body.
Mm. All right, Pixie.
Where is Mom? Is she in her room?
She's in our room.
Yeah.
What's going on
Yeah.
here?
No. I could talk to y'all in the morning. How's that sound?
You want to sleep on it first?
Sure.
All right. I'll give you that.
I've slept on it for a few days, but yeah. Works for me.
Nothing to stir up teen angst like murdering me.
That's like 25. 25.
Teen angst at 25 after killing a dozen goblins and creatures.
It was technically not murder, but yeah, killing, yeah.
Yeah.
Protecting.
Some of it was self-defense,
Yeah.
Protecting.
All right, well, I hate to see someone eating you like that, but, all right, we'll talk.
Sorry if I hurt your feelings.
Takes a lot more than that. But all right. Talk in the morning.
Sleep well.
You too. Love you.
No.
All right. And he leaves. All right. And,
I'm scared of the long pause. What does it mean?
pondering.
All of us roll for dexterity. No.
Dragonflies.
I mean,
No.
Rooftop's gone.
yeah. You hear a massive explosion as
Gosh.
ancient red dragon flies over
Oh,
this
gosh.
sleepy little town.
The
It
end.
turns out the goblin we were carrying was actually a bomb.
Agnes's house just leveled,
God.
and part of your house. No, goblin bomb.
Guiltrosity.
Kilimanjaro.
You just hear a booming voice from the sky.
Unfreaking believable.
Killy there.
Oh my gosh.
Anywho, you all find yourselves having the most comfortable night you've had in close to a week, probably. And
It's just staring me.
I'm just thinking, I mean, you all have had some interactions and such, so I'm trying to think if there's anything else you guys want to do.
Or
As you're...
are we?
While
Oh,
we're
we wake up.
sleeping?
Oh.
No, not waking up,
Just
just...
like before we sleep.
Yeah.
I'll take a little bit of bread and like get some rations going.
No,
Okay.
no.
Do they have honey in this household?
You said
You could
honey.
probably find
Yeah.
some, yeah.
Okay. I grab some bread and put honey on it and then eat it.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're all...
I'm
Everyone else
asleep.
good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm pouting, but yeah, I'm asleep.
Sleeping a little pouty. It's okay, we've
I-
all been there.
I turn toward Aiden and I go, does it seem odd to you that the group just kind of put all their trust in this little fella?
Why are you in my room?
I'm just kidding. Are we
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Plot
Sorry,
twist, you're in
what
the
was
same room.
Yeah.
it? Yeah, I know.
Just
That'd been
turns
so
back
funny.
around.
What are you doing?
Rolls over on the couch, get out of my room! Rolls back over.
You know there were 3 other rooms, right?
This
No,
one's
just
mine.
kidding. Sorry, what was it?
I took this one.
I said dibs.
No, do you find it odd that the group seems to have just put their implicit trust in this strange little fella that we picked up?
Yeah, I definitely think that it's a little out of the ordinary.
I was okay taking a goblin as a prisoner on the, boundaries that we keep him tied up and, on a close chain, but
I definitely don't entirely agree with it, but I think we can hold up for ourselves. I think that we could probably take him on fairly easily.
yes, but not in my sleep. My throat's quite susceptible while I'm sleeping.
Well, I guess it's a good thing you're not sleeping in the same house as him.
Yes, I think I'll probably sleep better tonight. But yeah, I don't really put all that much trust in Resume's little spell that she put on him. Considering what happened to the last one, apparently.
Yeah, I don't know.
So far as I can tell, it makes the goblins attracted to her, and then makes them makes them little devils.
Yeah, I guess.
It's a weird spell.
Who knows? Maybe that's.
I did not write that.
That
That is not how I wrote it.
Kind of thing, hopefully. And I don't know. Could just be her imagining things. It's hard to say, really.
Well, it may be a long trip to the capital. But it's good to know that you're on my side of things here.
Yeah, although I might not agree with the methods entirely. I think it is important to get him there, so.
Yes, I don't mean any ill will on the fellow that's not, it needed, but to be honest, he's a goblin, so quite a lot of ill will is needed.
Yeah. I guess, we'll just have to sleep with one eye open, maybe.
Yeah, I guess. It would seem that way, but anyways, I'm looking forward to a good night's sleep, so I'll let you get to it.
Have a good night.
It was what?
Have a good night. And get out of my room.
Slams the non-existent door.
This is my room too, Aiden.
Pulls up the covers. Get my room.
Alright, that's your room. I won't get under the covers with you.
Get in here.
Whoa. Okay. So as the night goes on,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Partway through the night.
He's looking at the laptop. This is
I am
bad.
looking at the laptop. Which laptop?
No.
Oh.
What does it mean?
There's 2?
There are 5.
It's the danger. It's the danger
Just
laptop.
for
You don't know.
laptop.
The danger laptop?
Danger top.
Danger top.
The danger.
What happened, Steve? What happens?
I need
What
to
happens?
know. I need to know.
Would you like to know
Yes,
what happened?
continue talking, please.
Okay.
Mite.
Never mind that I keep looking at the laptop. Speaking of unprotected throats, no.
Speaking of unprotected throats.
I'm just joking. But I do kind of imagine that the first stop Frodo is going to take when he gets to a bigger city is find a blacksmith. Like, hey, can you just make me like a neck guard?
Make me a sleep suit.
Look, I know I'm small and I can't wear a full suit of armor, but just while I sleep. That's all it is.
I want it to be zipped up from the back so I can just like lay into it.
Kevlar sleeping bag.
Do you think you could do that for me, huh?
Essentially, every night just Frodo becomes a cocoon. Kevlar cocoon.
All right, stop distracting me.
Say what happened.
I can't say what happens. Partway through the night. Resume.
Crap. Okay.
Not Agnes's house.
You feel a small little nudge on your shoulder
Uh-oh.
Wake up.
as you wake up. You can see a little bit of light coming from the front door as it's
Frodo was right.
partly opened. The front door, not the door she's sleeping against. And after that little shake, you also hear a few little scuttling footsteps as a figure kind of like backs away from you. As you wake up and look, you see a familiar sight. You see Grix.
Is he okay?
Seems okay.
Does he have horns?
No horns, no hunch or anything. He's just kind of.
Grix! Hi! Hi, sorry.
Hi.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You had horns last time. And you were all like, you're not, you're the only guard out here. Do you remember that? Oh my gosh, we have so much to talk
No.
about. Come on, let's get away from the door so they don't hear us.
Okay.
Let's go over towards, let's go outside.
Okay.
What are you doing here? Hi!
I just wanted to tell you something.
What do you want to tell me?
Just to keep helping your friends find what they seek.
Do you know why you wanted to tell me that?
No?
Grix, where have you been? Someone's in your head. It's not me.
I'm in my head.
He's
No.
self-conscious. I get it now.
He's become self-aware. Just me?
Have you seen anybody recently?
No?
You seem to keep showing up as some sort of messenger for, like, different people.
No one tells me what to say. I don't know. I just think of things and want to say.
Huh. Well, I'm glad you don't have horns anymore. It sounds really alarming. Not gonna lie. Kind of creepy. Really gross.
I don't remember horns.
Huh. Interesting. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're alright.
Me too. You too.
Do you need anything? Do you need more money?
He pulls out his little platinum coin. No,
Okay.
still have.
He has a script.
And just puts it back in his pouch. Okay,
Okay, we're headed off to the capital next, so it might be harder for you to see me there. But I'm glad to know that you're okay.
our exact coordinates are.
We're
Like
gonna
it's
go-
mattered.
We're gonna be going here and then here. We're gonna talk to these people. No.
Just like tell me if you hear any weird voices in your head or anything. Okay, I'm kind of concerned about you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, be careful out there.
You too. And he just kind of scuttles away.
We'll go back in. I'm gonna peek into his room, see if Mite is still sleeping in there.
They're both sound asleep.
I'll just kind of slump back on the wall and like drop myself down.
Okay.
And go back into my trance.
Okay.
In the room or on the other
Like
side of the door?
in the hallway.
Okay.
Yeah, like where I was.
And after a little more time, you all, starting with Resume, naturally, but everyone does eventually wake up.
Goose. You would not believe it. I saw Grex last night.
What?
Like the other goblin? We have another goblin friend. Yeah, he came and talked to me.
Sorry, I was like, Andrew knows.
Why, yes,
he
I
came
do.
to talk to me. He was looking so much better. No horns.
What did he tell you?
Oh shoot. Keep, something about my friends. I don't really. I mean, I've got Frode's my friend, but he's been weird lately.
Anyway.
But he's okay, so that means that my spell doesn't automatically give you creepy horns.
At this point, Mite is also like, wait, you kept them bound, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Holding the amethyst, just kind of.
Aww.
I walk
Don't
over
want
to him
horns.
and hold his hands up and then take my hand axe out and shh.
Okay, but when Frode asks, that was not me. That was you.
I don't think he has a problem with it if people aren't sleeping.
Guess we'll see.
No horns.
Yes, that's good. I'm so glad you don't have horns, because it was really disturbing.
Me too.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna go find our friends and continue on.
Alright, bud. See you in a little bit.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
kind of lays down.
Sorry. It'll be quick.
Okay. And as.
He probably gets really
Wake
jostled
up.
around whenever I
Yeah.
Oh, it's a ride for
upside
sure.
down the whole time.
Yeah, you don't pay attention to how you like close it and put it back, but like one of these days you're gonna open the thing and he's gonna just be passed out because he's been upside down the whole time. No, but anyway, as you wake up, what would you like to do?
I repack my bag. Like I just put like not different clothes, but like just I repack my bag.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have anything in my possession that I might think like? I'm just asking because I don't want to say something will make it canon on accident. Is there anything like? Do I have like necklaces and jewelry and stuff like that? Because like I have like my one, but like
You probably have a bit.
okay. I just packed that, like, just because, like, I'm thinking, oh, we're going to the Capitol. And I'm thinking of, the ball. And I'm like, oh, better be prepared.
I know, she's been hanging out with Resume too much.
I pack a skirt. No.
Casey also has this ball gown.
Different shades of brown. I just, like, kind of repack my bag. And I check my mom and dad's room first.
Mhm.
Are they in there? I go downstairs.
They're used to early mornings.
Yeah. Because my dad knows I wanted to talk to them in the morning. So, like, I don't, he's not, like, out and about, right?
No, he's kind of sitting in the kitchen.
Okay. Is my mom in the kitchen as well?
She is, she's trying to keep up with her usual routine of baking stuff. And
I go into the kitchen.
alright,
Okay.
your dad just kind of looks in. Morning. Looking a little more yourself. And your mom kind of spins around and I'm so glad you're back.
She just does that every morning.
Yeah.
It's part of the routine.
You woke up.
Your dad's just. Why would I lie to you about her being back? I don't know. I just wanted to see her.
Yeah, I need to talk to y'all.
Okay.
I'm going to the Capitol. That's it. We're not talking about me going or not. I'm going. And I just want to know why you lied to me.
About what?
We have been all over. Okay, wait. Udo. I always want. Okay, I always want to add an S. I've been all over Udophere, and there. It is a lot smaller than I thought it was. It doesn't take a million years just to get down to the more southern part of it. Why did y'all lie to me about what the world is, what everything is?
Your parents are big earthers.
Big earthers.
They're big earthers.
I believe in a big Earth.
You believe in Earth? Excuse me.
You believe in
science?
We actually live on a material plane. This isn't flat Earth.
Write that down.
This is different. This is distinctly different from flat Earth.
That's just canon.
It's just a plane. That's all there is.
Oh yeah, no, there's no dimension to
You
it.
know, yeah.
You get to the edge and you just step
There is
aside.
no edge. No, there's no edge.
We're all too
This is all a side scroller.
Ding.
Bunch of flatlanders over here.
Ruth just, wahoo.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
It's me, Ruth.
So
Well-
why did y'all lie? You want to just keep me here forever?
That's never what we wanted to do. And as he's kind of pondering, processing, your mom just jumps in. We just wanted to keep you safe.
I'm safe. I'm fine.
The world is... Parts of it are smaller than you think. It's also a lot bigger than you think.
Wait, where are you from? What I can't...
Valrus.
Valrus is only, once you get to the capital, only a few weeks away.
Yeah, and that's a few weeks
Yeah.
of traveling the world we know. Even once you land on the coast of Valrus, it's another 2 months before you hit ocean again.
Well, that doesn't matter. It's not like I'm taking years out of my life just to go try and see the world.
Well, you could though.
Why did you want me? What's so wrong with just traveling and going on an adventure? What's wrong with that? What other lies have you told me? What?
I'm just kind of awkwardly looking at Aiden in the back of it.
This is a different room.
Oh, okay.
You're still up front. They're in the kitchen, which is in the back of the
okay.
house.
Get out of our room. No.
Sorry, it's you.
Gillick just looks up. Get out of our room. Close the door.
Like such an outsider.
There's nothing wrong with traveling. Nothing wrong with adventure. Like I told you, there's something about our kind. It's just sort of built into us.
I haven't been treated poorly yet.
You've been into goblin caves and been killed.
But you see, that's the part we're trying to avoid as best we can. Because that's what I grew up with. And so if I could help you, keep you from that.
But Valvik is such a nice place. I haven't experienced that.
It's true, because Falvik is small. Everyone knows each other here.
Yeah.
No use in hating anyone you live next door to.
So how did you grow up with that?
Well, he just kind of glances over at your mom, who at this point is just kind of silent and kind of looking at him like he can lead the conversation. She's like, I'm staying out, you talk. I suppose we were gonna know eventually.
No, what?
Picture, you're right. I did lie. And I'm sorry for that. I did not grow up north. I was not born in Deadul. I was not born in Udophere. I'm actually from Valders.
Sorry. You're what now?
I was born in Valders.
You're
Let me pause real quick while I check something. And a map would be good too. I was actually born in a city just north of that capital.
Can you repeat that?
I was born in a city just north of the capital, in Valders. A city called Morinil. And
How do you spell that?
Moranil. And it's a very different place. I know not everywhere people are gonna look unkindly on us. But things are different over in Belarus, at least on the coast, and just that's why I wanted to keep an eye on your fancy friend. It's her type that run the place, and it's her type that, well, they don't like our type.
I look over at my mom. Where are you from?
Well, I guess if we're just ripping off bandages, I'm from Ilaria, the capital in Belarus.
How do you spell that?
E-L-A.
E-A.
E-L-A.
E-L-A.
R-E-A. Thanks. And, it was alright. It was rough just being run by elves. There were only so many things I could do, so many things available to me. Which is why our kind was just mostly for physical labor. I just chopped down trees because I was strong. Didn't really want me to do much in the city, scaring people off. But as time went on, that feeling that you seem to be feeling right now, well, I started feeling that. So I fought with my parents a lot of back and forth. And I eventually set off on my own. And I just, for whatever reason, I was not very smart when I was young, but I thought the capital. That sounds nice. Sounds like a place I could prove to people. But yes, I can be scary. Not all the time. Unfortunately, there wasn't much open to me there either, so I kept cutting trees. And eventually there was a bakery open up around there, and, well, really kind of took to one of the ones running it, and he looks over at your mom, who just, like, is in between tears and blushing. And that's when trouble really started. When people saw me hanging around your mom's place day in and day out, well, it seems like they lost a lot of customers, if you will. As I'm sure you guessed, they got pretty popular over there. Mom was a good baker. And eventually there were some words being said, first just overheard, and then soon directly to me, your mom, her family. Well, and then we decided maybe it's time for us to go. Her family was a little more understanding than mine, but still hesitant. But we also decided, why not? It's our lives. Just get married and run off somewhere. It's good that we did run off, because, well, it's hard to keep some things secret sometimes, especially in bigger places like that. And once we did get married, well, if we didn't run off, it'd only be a matter of time before we were chased off. And, you know, after a couple broken windows at your mom's house, after a lot of funny looks, we packed up one night, headed to the docks, got on a ship, and just set off. See what we could find. We landed in Halris, which is still too big for our taste, so we just kept going, see what we could see. Eventually, on our travels, you came along. And not long after, we found Falvik. And I think we both agreed that this was the kind of place we were looking for. And the kind of place we thought you would like, you'd be safe. But it seems we kind of forced some of that on you. That ain't right. I'm sorry, Casey.
So I just have family out there that I don't know.
Still out there somewhere, I imagine. I still got family out there. I don't know what they've been up to. Not to say it's alright to not to know what your family's doing, but I just don't want you to face the same things I did. But if I forced to keep you here, well, that's not good for you either. Seems you're probably going to end up seeing some of that anyway. Somehow your friends said you're going to the capital.
You lied to me. My whole life. about who I was, where I was from.
Hearts. You are from Udophere. You were born here. Got to Falvik, you were maybe a week old. So I didn't think much of that.
I'm gonna be gone for a while. I don't know when I'll come back. I don't know when we'll ever be back over here. Is there anything else you want to tell me before I go? My name Pixie is.
Well, that
Okay.
that is your name.
Sir.
Seems something you came up with, huh? Just throwing rocks out there.
Anything else? Is that it?
As far as anything I need to clear up, I think so.
Good.
Otherwise, for what it's worth, I'm sorry. We're sorry. I'm proud of you.
I can take care of myself.
Part of me's glad you're going.
Before I go, I trust people because of you guys. Because you guys always told me that I'm safe and I can trust anyone that I interact with here. And the people that I should have trust the least is you two. I'm gonna go.
Right.
And I hope when I see you next, there won't be secrets. There won't be this.
No. No secrets.
I love both of you.
I love you too, Pixie.
I hug both of them. And
It's a
then
very tight embrace. Very emotional embrace.
I turn around and I go to leave. I look into the living room to see if they're there.
You see me like kind of awkwardly like blowing into my bagpipe, like cleaning it, like, and I kind of look up at you like and I drop a part and I'm like
Did they hear?
If you guys want to make perception checks to see if you could hear, then sure. That's not one.
Oof. La la la.
23. I think I heard it.
Oh.
You heard a good deal, yeah. There were some parts of it that you know, they were slightly more. Some of it was a little hushed, so hard to make out all of it, but you know, especially when there were some voices start getting kind of raised a little bit, you couldn't help but like. So. But yeah, your companions are out there.
Morning, Pixie. Where could I find the restroom?
Hello!
That'll be outside.
Come on in.
Good morning.
Hi.
Morning.
Do you have any more of that bread stuff?
Yeah, it's on the counter.
Yeah, we do.
I
I follow in behind her and also take some.
I like squeeze past him to just to wait outside.
How much bread do I need to take to get some more rations?
I do grab bread. Yeah.
Oh, of course. And based on previous conversation, your parents are not stopping any of it. Just
Blatant grabbing of bread.
take what you need.
Thank you. This stuff
I'm gonna
is so
take
good.
I'm gonna take 4 days worth of the ration.
Okay. And I think the only one who would really pick up on anything. I mean, Frode, you overheard of it, so you know. There's some tension going on, you know, there's some emotion here. Otherwise, the only one that would really pick up on anything is you. The rest of you can take what bread you would like and prep
I think we
for the
should
journey
get
ahead.
going. Thank you for the bread.
Of course.
Yes, thank you as always for everything.
Of course.
Toodaloo.
Make sure your daughter is safe on our journeys, Gillick. What little my little stature can do, you know.
We appreciate that.
Yes, well, it's the least I can do. You're you know, taking care of us, and she's been a great help. So
Not a surprise.
no, yeah, she's quite capable. Well, anyways, we best be off. We've got a long journey ahead of us, so.
Right. Yeah. Have fun out there.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Fine. That would be nice, yeah.
Bye.
Right. Bye.
As we head out the door, a silent nod is given.
Yep. Silent nod is returned.
Ready to go?
Yeah, I have bread and everything.
Wonderful. Let's get going.
I think the fresh air of the road will be good for us. It'd be nice to travel above ground for a while.
I will be nice.
Agreed.
You got the little guy?
Right here. I smack the case.
Oh my gosh, Frode!
Yeah.
Grex appeared last night.
You guys
Oh,
can start
it is-
walking.
Yeah, we're walking.
Stand.
with his weird little horns,
No, he
yeah.
didn't have any horns.
Whenever
He was totally
conversation
normal.
takes
shed
place,
his
you all
horns.
just stop.
I don't know what was up, but he did kind of show up and give me like a different type of message. So I don't know if like
What did he tell you?
it was like go something with your friends.
Something with your friends. What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that one
The
out.
message
Is that
ob-
what he said?
it
He said
obviously
something.
stuck.
He said something with your friends.
Help your friends
Help your friends.
find what they are looking for, something like that.
I don't really particularly like bricks, but that's not a bad message, I suppose.
I know, and he's doing good. We talked for a little bit. Yeah, he's doing good.
So he lost the horns, and
I
he's telling
guess.
you to help your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. Perhaps we should get the little guy out of the.
Are we out of Falvic now?
In time, yeah. I mean, Falvic's not a
Agreed.
big place.
Okay, does he have his hands bound?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's daytime. You
I
can use at night.
kind of open the chest.
Oh, okay.
I
sorry.
forgot. I noticed I forgot to take out the pillow, so it's still in there.
Yeah. He's upgraded.
Oops.
Alright, bye guys.
So I take the pillow and I kind of like.
Oh, just like dump him out?
Yeah, dump him out.
Oh, he hops out, no problem.
Okay, and then I put the pillow back in and latch it back up and put it on my back.
Okay.
Tie him up.
It's significantly
No.
lighter.
It's his hands. You don't have to tie his hands.
No.
Well, that's too bad, you little mite.
Not during the day.
Why not? We can't have a prisoner who's just free to go willy-nilly and steal all our stuff and stab us. It's just his hands. It won't hurt him. He can walk just fine.
How stab?
How stab?
I have rock.
I trust you could stab with a rock.
It's more of a bash than it is a stab.
Yeah, it's a sharp little thing. Well, I don't want to be bashed either.
I think the only one who he might want to bash right now is you.
Well, I don't think that's quite the case. But, I'm tying his hands.
You keep walking in the front.
Okay, but I'm tying his hands first.
I don't think that's necessary.
I don't really care what you take. I don't want our little guy running away and then our proof being gone, and I prefer he's a little bit disabled while we're walking.
Who's disabled while we're walking?
The goblin.
Why?
Oh,
What
no.
did you do to him?
No, just tying him up.
How about this? We tie a harness around him. That way he's still free to move about and walk. But if he tries and to run away or something, we can pull back on the lead.
Well, that's fine too, I suppose. Yeah.
Well, look, clearly the spell works because Grix doesn't even have his owens anymore. It was just some weird fluke.
Is that
doesn't.
better?
Eh.
That
Do
doesn't
you want your
really
hands
bring me
tied or
comfort.
do you want to be... Okay. So I kind of tie around, like, crossbody. Like, you know, like the kid leashes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of those.
You said harness, and I was like, oh, they're making a child leash. Right?
Yep. And then I tie the other end of my rope to
Uh-huh.
I'll just hold the other end of the rope.
Okay.
You really thought about that.
You best be keeping that little mite away from me.
I let a little slack out of the rope. I look at him. I let a little slack out. And
I
look
get out
back
my
at you.
sacrificial dagger.
Oh my gosh, Frode!
Stay away from me.
Oh, you made him laugh!
And I bring the slack back in.
I give him a dirty look and just walk forward.
Me?
Yeah.
Grith, I like your laugh. That's a good laugh. Hey, Pixie.
Yeah.
I couldn't help but notice when we walked in that there were like some weird vibes going on in there. Something felt a little off. Like your family was less happy than usual, or something.
Because I'm leaving, going to the capital, you know.
Oh, yeah, that would do it.
Yeah. They're. Well, make sure I'm safe, you know.
Insight check.
To see if you believe her, yeah.
Yeah.
Which one do I need to roll?
You're not being untruthful, so I'll say deception or persuasion. Your choice, but don't say which.
Do I overhear any of this?
I mean, probably. I know you're walking forward to stay away from Mite, but
Yeah.
You
I'm
said
not like-
deception
not.
or.
Yeah. Deception or persuasion. Your choice. You don't have to say which.
22.
Oof. Okay, and I.
I got like a 10.
There's a lot. She's not necessarily being untruthful about them wanting to keep her safe, but you do sense she's very much withholding other things.
I whisper a message to her. I go, I won't speak of it.
You hear Frode's voice in your head.
Can I respond?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is still like you still have to whisper to respond.
Okay.
No.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm just gonna whisper back like, thank you. I didn't. Thank you. I didn't realize. Sorry. Thank you. I didn't realize that you heard some of that.
I just keep walking.
Well, if you ever need to talk about it, we got a lot of time, so I guess I'll listen.
I don't need to talk about anything. I don't know.
Okay.
So the rest of this day of travel will put you in Ornit as the sun goes down. So you can have another comfortable night at Frode's abode, if you so wish.
Yep.
Okay.
I break out my barrels of fine liquor.
Okay. All right. Nice little send off.
Yeah.
It'll
It'll be
be
the last
some,
time I'm at
it'll be
home
some
for a
time.
while.
Yep.
I kind of pull Pixie aside.
Yeah.
You haven't been talking today.
I don't need to talk.
You don't need to, but you choose to a lot.
Well,
Not wrong.
I mean, we're just traveling the roads we've traveled before. There's not much I need to say. You've been talking more than, well, normal. What's up with you?
I've been getting more comfortable.
Oh, good. Good to hear. Well, if there's anything you need to ask me, you can, but other than making a remark, a statement of fact of I haven't been talking as much, I'm just gonna go to bed.
What's bothering you?
Look, weather felt a little weird today, but other than that, Silas's talent, not talent,
Talents.
talent.
Yeah.
Silas's talents, they're a little bit sharper recently, but I mean, I don't know as much of a difference. I don't know as much of a difference, but yeah.
I understand not wanting to talk about something. And I just walk away back into the cellar, and I take off my gear, and I
Yep.
proceed.
As he's doing
Do
that,
you keep
I
Mite with you?
I approach
Do you
him
keep
and I
Mite
go,
with you? Do you keep Mite with you?
No, I drop him off before I enter the cellar. Like I just,
no,
I just
Mite's not coming into my house. I make a very strict point that Mite will not be entering my home.
I'll
Surprise.
sit outside with Mike.
Okay.
And
I'll tie him around
I'll
my-
leave the suitcase with a pillow in it as well.
It's happening.
I just want to do something.
I'm gonna go back to the quickly. Sorry. I'll be back.
Mini break?
No, really.
I don't know if they're mowing though. Should we?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna go for a while, so it's.
That's true. And we're just gonna power through.
Yep.
I was
We'll
just
survive.
making it so I can see how much time was left on there.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Still got 2 hours.
Hey, that's pretty good.
In 10 minutes.
That'll be plenty. Yeah, okay. So, a night's rest is had. You want to push your cut back a little bit? It's tilting.
Oh.
There we go. That'll work, I suppose. Yeah, so a night's rest is had.
And I was just sad.
And you can begin the next day's travel. No, we'll say at least on the open road. It'll be about 2.5 days travel on the open road until the next city
Okay.
where
I would-
the ferry is.
I would have grabbed because I gave a pipe away. I would have gone to my workshop and probably grabbed like 3 or so more. Shoved
Okay.
in the bag.
Yeah, there's 2 more days travel until the next city.
So over these next couple days before you reach the next city, is there anything anyone wishes to talk about, do, etc.?
I do approach Pixie on the road, try to pull her aside. I kind of send her like a whisper message and be like, come to the front of the group if you want to talk.
Or just like an open invitation?
Yeah, I'm not gonna force her to talk. Yeah.
I go up there. Are you missing home
Well, of course I am. Yeah, it's. I always miss home on these journeys, but
or yeah?
you know how it is.
Yeah.
Well, I want you to know that I couldn't help but overhear that talk that you had with your parents back at home.
Yeah, what? As short as it can, what did you hear?
Oh well, a great deal. Some about some about your parents being from Belarus and how your mom and dad met and all of that.
So everything.
Essentially, yes. There are some finer points that I may not have gotten, but
Can you do something for me?
yes, anything.
Don't tell Rosemary.
Oh, no worries. No, it's going to be sealed. That's your secret to tell. Not for me, but as a friend, I felt it my duty to just let you know that. Well, I'm in a unique position to know the worries that you carry, and if I can lighten the burden in any way, please let me know, and I'd be happy to share something with you.
It's not really a burden. It's just.
Well, of course it is. Your parents told you something that they've been keeping from you since.
It's not a
birth.
burden. It's not a burden. It's just something I didn't know I would hear. That's all. But other than that, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I got Silas. I mean, unless Silas isn't from Falfix.
Wow. It was just that quick shift of laughing up.
Silas flew overseas.
He's from the other side of the world.
Silas is actually a secret druid now.
He started as a fish and swam to Udophere.
You have been enchanting my fish.
Is this a golden fish?
No.
Oh, no.
Stop it. Different kind of penalty.
I just
I'd like to examine Silas.
He's a crow.
A golden crow.
No.
I continue on. I just say essentially, well, I never had parents growing up.
Sorry, that's.
I never had parents growing up. Well, there's quite a few tales about what happened to them, but I'm not really sure what to believe, to be honest. But I did grow up with family, and well, not all of them were honest with me all the time. And I know the pain to trust and to have it be broken. And so, well, I know it to be a burden, even if you deny it. Now, I know you haven't known me very long, and I can't build any trust like that. I know that's a deep pain, but I just want you to know that I see what it is you're going through. And I'm sorry for it.
It's alright. I'll be fine.
I know you will.
I'll be fine.
I know you will. That's good.
Like I said, I got Silas, so.
You do indeed. He's a good bird friend.
Ah!
Yeah.
Thank you. I like back off a bit and I start teaching Silas new tricks.
Teach him how to do a barrel roll.
Verbal.
I play a melancholy tune on my lute. I'm the head of the group.
At some point, I'm gonna grab.
Hey, Rosemary.
I did. Okay. Yes, I did.
I thought you grabbed him.
I don't know.
Do I talk? You want to talk?
Yeah,
We
you-
go just, hey! Yeah, hey!
Yeah? You first.
No, you go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, that's
Hey.
Okay, no, you go for it.
fine. So, what is this?
So that should grant you audience
business card.
with Gallum.
Yeah, and that is.
I can't remember what he said he was, to be honest, but he's some nobility from the capital.
Why did you have this?
Because I talked to him, and he was when he was locked in the cage.
He gave you this note.
Yes, because he was grateful for us unlocking him from the cage.
I just looked for my notes on who Gallon was. I said
no.
that he's a human controller of coin and a Frenchman because your accent for him was so good.
All accurate.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Except-
America's not here, but
No, I was, if you would have let me finish what I was saying, except not French.
So that is probably where you're going to want to start when you get to the capital. That's your way in.
Oui.
Right.
And once I want to know, I was going to talk to you about this.
Walking away.
What is your plan? How are you going to present yourself?
That's what I was gonna talk to you about, actually. I was
Okay.
gonna ask if you would go with me.
No. But I can coach you. So stand up straight. Stand up. Come on.
This is as
You're
straight as I
slouching.
get.
Come on, just a little more. Yes, yes.
Correct.
All right. Now you have to walk.
He's only hunched over because he's wearing plate armor every day.
You have to walk like you mean business. Like you have something intentional to do. Like you're confident. Like everybody's beneath you.
Right.
So go.
Okay. And I'll walk.
Roll a performance.
Oh my.
Let's have some fun with this.
Oh, it's not bad.
If you're performing this to
19.
Frode, it'd be really easy to act as if he's beneath you.
19 with a surprising accuracy. Aiden suddenly snaps into shape and has a very confident stroll.
Okay, yes, that is good. So now that's how you walk into the room, right? Because remember, you saved his life. Well, you were part of a team that saved his life.
Yeah.
So he's gonna want to listen to you, especially if you walk in like that.
True. Okay. Is that all?
What do you
I
want to
just
do?
have to walk in.
Well, you walk in. You have to have what you want from him. What do you want? Like, are you going in to talk about the whole, Underdark situation, or is this about your personal
Just
business?
Trying to make connections, really.
So you're going to need to have something to offer him. Because you can't walk in for nothing. Right.
So can't I use that?
Yes.
I saved you. Give me potatoes.
Write that one down real quick.
Trade successful. I saved you, give me potatoes.
Yes. I mean, if that is...
Fro told me all about him.
If that's what
Boil
you...
them, mash them.
Stick them in a stew. Yes. That's what I did. I stuck one in a stew, remember?
Oh.
You put one in water.
Maybe I don't want potatoes.
Okay, so yeah, you'd be like, hey, you remember me from the cave? How you doing? First of all, remember, he matters more than you.
Should I be like, help my kingdom, or I'll send my army in here?
No, nope, no, definitely not that part. Do you send armies to places?
It's something that I'd like to maybe start. Like to help people, of course, not for.
Well, what you just said was very threatening.
To help people, not, totally just conquer and overthrow them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like we can offer services, like because we have a pretty good military and.
They don't here, that's for sure.
Okay.
That could be something you offer, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
So you come in with a couple of plans of things that could benefit them. Remember, he's more important than you.
Okay.
And
Wait.
Hmm.
Okay.
What?
I don't know.
He's more important than you. He's not more important than me.
Okay. What? I just don't know if I know what makes him important.
Well, that's just how you have to act.
What? Who exactly? What? You said he's a noble?
I don't remember. Something with coin.
Hmm.
But even if he isn't the one you need to ultimately get to talk to make these decisions, he's at least a
Help me
step
find
in.
them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You just have to treat him. You have to humble yourself, right? Because, he has his position,
Okay.
and you're wanting something from him.
Right.
He doesn't owe much. I mean, he owes a little bit to you because you saved his life, but you didn't really talk to him in the cave, so that's on you. But you can say, hey, here's me.
Okay. Got it.
Does that make sense?
I think so.
Just go in with plans of what you want, how you can help him, and don't talk to him like he's stupid, because he's not, most likely.
Right. Thanks.
You're welcome.
What do you want exactly?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Oh, you're practicing?
It sounded like you were gonna talk to me.
Well, I was going to talk to you about that, actually.
Oh.
About your plan,
Okay.
because you need to have one, and I was worried that you wouldn't, because you haven't seemed to have one so far.
Well, thank you. How have you been? I overheard something about another dream.
I'm pretty sure they're not dreams. Pretty sure. But yeah, Grix showed up again. He's doing good, so I'm doing better. Kind of, freaking out a little bit because it's been like a while, and still no sign of Yelric, and that's the whole reason I'm here. So
Why do you think this strange goblin keeps appearing to you?
I have no idea. And it's really weird because I feel like each time he has a different message for me, but like,
What was his messages
well, this time he was like, you've got to help your friends. Something like that.
before that?
You're your only guard here. It's part of the process.
Sounds like he's just trying to prepare you for your journey, doesn't it?
I don't know, because you're only guard, that part, that's when he had the horns and he was all like, and I don't know, part of me's like, have you ever heard like that, the metaphor of like you've got an angel and a demon on your shoulder?
Something similar.
I feel like Grix is both. And it just depends the night which one he's gonna be.
Someone please draw that.
So I don't know, because he was nice and the message was positive, I think.
I think it sounds like he's leading you in a good direction.
And then I asked him, like, who's telling you to tell these things to me? And he was like, I'm just thinking them. And, I don't know, it's odd.
Well, just let me know if he ever bothers you in any way.
No, he's a friend, I think.
Good.
I think you're a friend, too.
Thanks.
And that's a long stretch, because you're a human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. But you're not a human. You're my friend,
Cool.
I think.
I'm glad we're back on track.
And one side of the table is successfully friends.
Yes!
The only person that I think I'm not friends with here is Bruce.
Yeah, a little bit.
Not for lack of trying necessarily.
Yeah.
You even got Silas first. I mean.
Yeah, I know.
Well, not
Yeah.
anymore. You've been hateful towards Silas lately.
I've been
He just
skeptical of
called him a
Silas.
good bird friend. So
More so for the sake of her.
You have
But-
concerns that he could be a golden fish from other lands.
Yeah, I do have serious concerns of that.
Oh no.
I think you're the only one who's
Oh.
concerned of that.
5, a 1, and a 3. Nothing's happening. And calling out the golden fish again. You know, from time to time you gotta roll for threats.
At some point, that's going to be a penalty, right? Bring up the golden fish.
Starting now.
I don't know, it's been 3 times a session, so it might. Anyway, partway through one of the days of travel, you do pass through the city of Grathius, which is on one side of this large lake. You buy out the ferry, I assume.
How much should I do it for? 1 platinum?
I think so.
Sounds right.
So,
How long are we on the boat?
2 days.
What's the name of the city that we passed through?
Grathius.
And that's next to the ferry.
That's the city where the ferry kind of launches from.
Okay. How do you say that? Or pronounce it? Spell that?
Grathius.
Sorry, do that again. I was not paying attention.
GRA.
Oh.
Oh.
I had that.
GRATHIUS.
IUS.
IUS.
Grathius.
I'm gonna have to make a
Grathius.
Tolkien style map of this place sometime.
I.
Oh, please.
Me too. I've just got this so far, but you know it's
I can base it on that.
unfinished.
But I need names so,
Okay.
so I can make the nice little like.
I've got all of them.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Those are the dots.
Yeah.
Okay.
Frode! Now that we're on this ferry, and where's he gonna go to? The
Oh.
water? I doubt it. Can we let out, Mike?
Well, you see, if we unbind, he's out of the.
Yeah.
If we unbind him now, he could swim. Whereas if he jumps overboard now, he'd drown. So I think we should probably keep him bound.
Oh, I don't think he wants to kill himself.
Right.
You don't? Do you like water?
No.
I thought so.
Wait,
Why do you want to unbind him?
Because I feel bad for him.
Why?
Because who wants to be all bound up all the time? That would stink.
That
Am I
must
still
stink.
holding the harness rope?
Oh, yeah, he's not actually bound
Oh,
up.
he's not bound, he's
Yeah,
just
he's
harnessed.
Well, let him
harnessed.
go.
I mean, I just kind of figured that.
If he comes near me, I'm
Each day
stabbing
you
him. But
harness
you
him.
can let him go if you'd like.
Did you hear that, Mike? Don't go near Frode. He will stab you.
Yeah.
When
And with that, I take off the harness.
when we got on this ferry, this is the biggest boat Pixie's ever been on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She has been a canoe, right?
Oh yeah.
Probably, yeah. She just holds on to one of the any railing, anything she can hold on to, and is just staring at anything solid.
Pixie, it's going to be a long couple of days if you do that the whole time.
I know. This is moving a lot more than I thought it would.
So don't worry, I got rid of all the common folks.
No,
so you don't have to
you
be
get
by that.
seasick?
Well, let's just say I've not been on something like this before. No.
We're gonna find out if she does.
Norman.
That's just Pix's stomach.
Oh gosh.
We have bread.
When I do get very ill, I do get seasick.
Just wishing it
When I
on
do get
herself.
very ill, I hop into the water and wild shape into a trout.
Well, I guess
Okay.
that
To
works.
just at least try to find this, like, a solidification of, like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can do it.
You do find a kind of a stranger sense of peace swimming as a wild-shaped fish than you did on the. I mean, it was rocking a little bit, but the lake is much more calm than the open sea, so somewhat stay, somewhat not. Which is gonna be fun for if and whenever you guys leave Udophere, because that's the boat.
Yikes.
But another couple days pass.
Can we talk before we get to the capital?
I'm
All
on
of
the boat.
us.
All of us.
I'm on the boat.
Yeah, this can be one of the nights.
About what?
It's also you don't land in the capital.
Right.
But that's
What's the plan?
For when we get to the
there.
capital.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do first. Sorry. I'll go find the nicest inn I can, because I'm done sleeping in the rubble that we've been sleeping in. And I'll go make sure that we have our rooms all set up there.
Oh, you're getting us a room too.
Well, yes.
Oh,
So
very
why
nice.
don't you go with her?
I've never been in the. Go with her where?
You should go with me.
He has.
They're just gonna do boring stuff. You should go with
He
me.
has a goblin.
Well, you can give it to them.
Let's go, Wheels.
Come on, Grace. Come on, come.
Sure.
Yes! It's a plan. Okay, so me and Grace know what we're doing. What are you guys going to do? Go to the... talk to the people?
Well, when I was probably gonna go. I think I'm gonna go talk to. Oh gosh, what's his name? Gallon.
Mhm.
And let him know that we found something. But I really need to just check in on what the talks are like for sending help over to the western countryside. So I'll probably talk with him first and try to set up an audience with the capital. You say elders? Is that
Council.
What council?
Mhm.
The council of the capital. So if that goes well, it will go well, but my dealings with the council have not been well. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes, but that's probably my plan. Other than that, I do hear that the capital has a few buildings that are a little bit more of the older style, and the inns in there are quite elaborate. So if you want to go, maybe get us a room there, I would
Yeah.
love to see.
Yes. Whichever one you think is the best.
Wait, I don't know the names, but I'll probably point it out on a map, the spot that I've heard they're in.
Sounds good.
I think my plans have changed. That there's more than one inn.
Yes.
It's a big city. It's a very big city.
Well, I was just gonna take a little short walk, just see what the whole capital
It's
happens
gonna be
about.
a long
Oh.
walk.
You could be there for weeks.
But I think I'll just go with you and Ruth.
Ah, so fun.
Because I was just gonna take a walk, then meet you at the inn. But
Well, we can take a walk and then end up at the inn.
all right.
Bruce, I will likely need the strange little dog friend.
Yes.
I'll come get you at some point probably, and have you bring him.
Well, we're not gonna talk with them today, right?
No, we still have a bit of a journey ahead of us, but I'm saying whenever we get to the city, I'll probably come grab you after I talk to Gallon.
Okay.
Frode,
Yes.
can you make sure that they don't hurt him?
They don't hurt Mite. I believe they have strict rules on the treatment of prisoners here, so I will ensure that they abide by them, obviously. I don't. Once again, I don't want him to be hurt. I just don't want him to kill me.
That makes
That
sense.
has been my issue this entire
That
time.
makes sense, yeah.
I don't really trust goblins because they have a tendency to want to stab me.
Right.
So,
Hey, Mite.
As you look over this entire time he's been on the boat, he's looked for the centermost point he could, and he's just sitting with his rock. Just kind of like watching it. Almost like Pixie looking for something solid, just focusing on it. He's just kind of like,
Amethyst is worth 100 pieces.
Pixie don't know that.
And we have a goblin chewing on it.
Hey, Mite. What exactly, at your camp, what did you guys do there?
We eat, we sleep, we fight, we watch. Boring.
What did you guys fight?
Sometimes each other for fun. Sometimes creatures from the cave.
Why was your camp there?
To keep watch on the tunnel. The one you came from.
The exit.
Yeah.
You were watching it for people coming through?
Yeah.
People like us or people you were expecting?
Both.
What was on the other side?
Down?
Yeah.
Camp.
Was there anything past there?
Tunnel. Caves. Tunnels. Camp. Village. City somewhere. I saw no city.
you telling me you were born down there, but you never saw the city?
Not born, no.
Oh, you weren't born down there. Where were you born?
No. Mountains north.
You were born in the Northern Mountains and then traveled underground into the Underdark.
Yeah.
Is that a common experience for you people?
We move. Sometimes.
I'm just letting you know. You'll probably have to tell someone that we meet here soon about the going-ons of your camp.
Oh.
That's why I'm asking you these questions, to learn more.
Okay.
Just answer truthfully, and everything will be okay.
Oh, okay.
I've promised Resme that I will ensure that they treat you as a standard prisoner of the city, so you will not be harmed during your time there.
Good. Good.
Unless they should make a decision.
Thank you. And I kind of walk back out to the deck.
Yes.
So, Adam, what are you doing?
Right now? At this moment?
I think she means when you get to the capital.
Okay.
I'm just listening.
Hey, I'm just here.
What are
Just being a dude.
what are you doing when you get to the
Yeah, being a dude.
capital?
Scobbin.
I think I'll spend a little bit of time getting acquainted with the area and just adapting to the change of scale, per se.
You should go with Frode.
I don't know if I'm quite ready to dive into all that right off
Don't
the
let
bat.
him go alone.
I'm not saying how to do that. I just may hold off.
I would be fine on my own, but it might be good for you to learn the ins and outs, and I could always use a partner. If nothing else, someone to, well, speak eye level with someone.
You don't have to talk about your trade stuff yet, but you can just.
I find in trade it's best to build friendships and then trade, so this can be a time to build friendships. Honestly, truthfully, good friendships. If trade's only benefiting one side, it's not much of a trade, it's more stealing, so. What you say? Come with me? No pressure.
I just worry that they won't believe us. So I'm skeptical.
You don't want to be associated with the mission.
I don't want to be associated with him necessarily.
Or the goblin.
Yeah.
Well, me neither, and to be honest, I don't think we will.
I think if we
I am treating him as though he is a prisoner, because that is what he is.
can find a way to get him to speak truth, then I think I would feel a little more on board.
Well, and to be honest, I think it might be best if we don't bring him before the council. I think that would be a bit inappropriate, but instead try to have him talk with a trusted mediator to bring that news to the council. A bit of an interrogation, if you will. So I wouldn't worry too much about being embarrassed about the little fella. I think we'll tuck him away and use him as a testament to a representative, if we can manage. But I understand you not wanting to ruin your reputation around here, so it's up to you, really.
We will see.
Okay, wait. Just let me know your answer whenever we arrive near the city, and we'll be off if you're coming with.
Alright. I think I'm going to call a really quick timeout because before we get to the capital, I want to do it justice, and I really have to go to the bathroom. So,
Alright.
real quick timeout. Not even going to call this an actual break.
Okay.
I'll just keep everything rolling.
Yeah, just
Yeah, just keep
everything
rolling.
rolling.
Oh shoot.
Okay, so the ferry finds its way landing in the city of Enelaus. You can figure that one out.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, it is just a nice little day's journey up to the capital city of Halris.
How do you spell
H-A-L-R-I-S.
H-A-L.
I've been spelling it wrong this whole time.
Have you really?
that?
Maybe.
Doing an E.
I wanna know
He's
now.
been doing an E instead of an I.
Oh, okay. That's not too far off.
No.
We walk into the city and I just see welcome hours.
Grab your notebook and just. Okay. For the fun of the reveal, if everyone will look up real quick, just so I can get
Ooh.
it big on the big screen real quick.
Looking up. Our ceiling is a mess.
Oh,
We
No
need
one
to
will ever
finish
see.
the
We
egg
need
cartons.
We need more egg cartons up
Yeah.
there.
beautiful
We have some
popcorn
saved up.
ceiling
Yes.
covered in 8 curtains.
All right.
We wanted to make it more popcorn.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh dear.
So as you
This is
approach,
city.
Andrew?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
thank you.
This is beautiful.
That was a lot of time.
So are we coming in from there?
You are entering. This is the south. I forgot to put a compass on the map. So as you are walking up the road, eventually you do see walls. You know, there are carts and people coming and going, traveling through the gates and along the road. Eventually, you do walk up to the gate, and no one really asks too much by way of questions, but you know, there are members of the Efeza, the kind of guard, almost police force, so to speak, who are just at the gate, you know, armed and just watching people coming and going, just kind of keeping eyes and making note.
Howdy.
Just, hello. And as you approach through the southern gate, you are met with a lot, really. I mean, for someone like Resme, who's been to big cities before, nothing quite out of the ordinary, just different vibes, different aesthetics. Frode, Aiden, you've also been here. This is where you started, where you met. Gruth, Pixie. You want to talk about culture shock? Passing through the walls, and suddenly there's this new world in front of you.
They fence in a city like this?
Yes, for protection.
Fred kind of proudly goes, yes, welcome to Harus.
Halris.
What?
Halris.
It's not you?
Nope,
No.
it's an I.
I thought it was an E, so.
Welcome to Hal. We'll compromise.
As we're walking in, I am gonna like tighten my cloak up and put my hood up.
Okay.
My God, look at this place. This is.
The southern main road, as you kind of travel along it, you can see actually from here that far enough in there's another set of walls and another gate, but that is quite in the distance. As walking up along this road, there are just houses and shops, and you can see off to the east there are houses that seem to grow in size. Probably about the size of, 2 or 3 of the houses you're used to seeing in Falvik, all just kind of put together and just large. Welcome.
Excuse me.
What time of day is it?
It's not early morning, but
Can you point with your
9-ish.
mouse where south is?
Yeah.
South is here.
Thank you.
This is the south gate. So south will be there. Yes.
Could you point me in the direction of the nicest inn here? I'm talking nice.
So I assume you mean nice in terms of quality and rooms, not just food.
Yes,
There's-
nice in all of the things.
As well as taste, I heard there are some older inns here that have a certain
Oh, right.
architectural style.
Resme, what's her name?
What? What's your name?
You don't know her?
No.
Oh.
Did you say her?
What's his name?
I
I don't know.
Sorry,
I don't
the
know.
posh voice threw me off.
I don't know, and I
welcome.
don't really care to know.
Oh, well, but I thought you knew him.
No.
You don't know him?
No.
It is a dude.
Hi, my name's Pixie.
You don't have to do that.
What's your name?
Oh boy.
You see, it's an elven gentleman, or at least has some elven descent, but looks like there's some signs of age showing, so maybe not full-blooded elf. It just looks... my name is Dolar. It's a pleasure. Anyways, as far as inns go,
Why do your names have to be so complicated?
because
There's a million
fantasy
of them.
world,
No!
it's one of the most fun yet tricky parts is coming up with all the names. Well, if you're looking for, I would think the, if I remember the numbers on these, where all these are. Please hold. As far as, nice rooms, good place to stay, and some decent food. There's the cozy cliffside. It's just, well, as the name suggests, on the cliffs, just on the west side of the city. If you're looking for a more, usually a bit more private, but you might take a hit on the quality if that's what you're looking for. There's the late risers, more farther north of the city center.
No, I want the best quality.
Well, then you're probably looking for the cozy cliffside.
That's perfect. Thank you.
Right.
Good day.
Good day.
And yes, and I should have a meeting with the keeper of the coin here, Galen, to show, I believe it is.
Oh, you should find him in the council building. Yes.
Straight ahead.
Um.
Actually, I would know where it's at. I'm not asking.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. You would know.
I'm looking for somewhere a little more humble to stay.
You're not going to stay with us?
Oh, I didn't. You're staying with us. She's getting a
I'm
room.
not staying in that place.
Yes, you are. I'm paying.
No, I'm not staying.
He's
in
fine.
that
He's
place.
staying with us. Yes, you are. Why would you not?
There's all sorts of things going on in this city.
We're not done yet.
Probably doing
Yes.
the trimming, the edging.
I thought they already
That'll be
did that.
floor.
Please, it's all me.
Let's
I
not.
insist.
I have the money. I don't want to stay there.
Where are you going to stay?
Somewhere more humble, please.
Aiden, you can't just leave us.
Where you go, I will. You're staying somewhere more humble, I'll stay with you.
If you're looking for something a little more humble, I never thought of the cliffside as uppity. But there's also just north of the capital, there is I just read it, why did it disappear? There's the comfort of Calithius. That is a bit more of homey, I suppose, quality. Anyway, anything else?
That's all for me. Thank you.
Right, very well. Have a good day.
Yeah, it was nice meeting you.
Well, why don't you want to
Likewise.
stay with us? He's
He-
still
he-
kind of leaving.
Yeah,
You
he's...
can stay with me if you want. I just don't want to stay at the nicest place.
Why?
Because it just feels strange.
Well, try something new.
We are in
I
a
don't
strange
want to,
land.
Okay, you're lost.
You know, Aiden, from things I've read and seen, and I mean, I'm no person to really talk about knowing stuff about capitals and things like that, but let's say by chance, you know, you were coming out of the Cozy Cliffside. Let's say you're coming out of the Cozy Cliffside and Gallum or one of his friends or pals are like, oh, hey, there's that Aiden fella that we know coming out from the Cozy Cliffside. He knows the best place to stay when visiting the capital, and you know, maybe then they're like, oh, it's great to see you at the Cozy Cliffside. We like to come and eat dinner here. Do they serve food?
It sounded like it.
We like to eat dinner here. Maybe we should have dinner with you.
Exactly.
But if
That's
you
right.
were at
The
what?
homey one sounded nice.
I'm talking to Adam right now. But then let's say you were at the
Comfort of Calithius.
Comfort of Calithius, and you don't see them because they don't go there.
So, what is the question?
Oh, it's not a question, it's a statement.
I think she's just saying it'll be good for business, essentially, if you stay in the nicer areas, which is true. It would be good for business, but this has always been my approach, and it's a little bit more of a homegrown approach. It's just to know the constitution of the land, the people that make it, the hardy folk. So I think you could be well off either way, either getting to know the people or the people that run the land.
I'm just trying to get things done and not trying to draw unwanted attention. I just want to stay at the comfort of Calithius. Thank you.
Hey, suit yourself.
I'll stay there with you.
As will I.
I don't think we should really split up. Especially with Mite.
No, don't worry about it. It's fine. You please go find a nice place. It's especially for Esme. It's been a while.
That's been a
We'll be
while.
okay. We're in the city.
Doesn't bother me any if you
It's fine.
all want to stay elsewhere.
I mean, what, we'll be like a block or two from each other? Or?
It'll be fine. It won't be more than a 10-minute walk or so, I'm sure.
We haven't gotten there yet.
You don't know yet.
Yeah. Anyways, I've got to be getting to Gallum.
Alright.
That's it.
Alright, so we're going to zoom a little more
I set off on a brisk pace and turn back towards Aiden and say, "Are you coming with me, or you go on your own way?"
As you stuck with me, I will do the same.
Very good, friend. Let's go.
Okay. As Frode and probably Resme a little bit would know, most of the business in Halris is on the east side, nearest the docks and the ports. Anything east of the center is, there's some smaller shops and places, but it's mostly residential over there. So that's
wait.
probably why I zoomed in here.
Give me all the dresses you had. I've already worn them once, so I need to get rid of them and get new ones.
Oh, thank goodness.
I actually couldn't fit
Do
any in
I-
my bag, so I don't have any.
I can help carry if I need it.
Including this one. And I start pulling out.
Oh,
the-
keep that in there. Wait, isn't that the...
It's a ball gown.
Ball gown?
Okay. Sometimes the goblin for a second.
Yeah, give me all
Keep
the
that in there.
give me all the dresses.
But
This
yes,
one
I
too.
don't really know what to do with that one. That one's kind of special,
When you went
We'll see what they say. If
Yeah,
we
with
find
all the gold on
someplace
it.
Nice. Here, you can just come with me, Gruth, and we'll see what they say about it. Let's go find a place.
All right, who is going where?
dress shop.
The two of you are going with Resme.
I'm going to Gallon.
You're going to Gallon. Are you going with Frode?
Yeah, I'll go with Frode.
Okay. So, Frode, I'm easy enough to know, head of the Capitol building. That's where any matters of political or treasury business is likely to happen. So you can, we can start there, why not? So wandering up the main south road, you find yourselves coming to the center of the city, the Capitol building, where there's another set of walls and another set of gates. One thing I would say that you notice on your approach is that there are a couple members of the Ephesa, which, as far as visual reference, I've really been going most off of like some kind of older Grecian armor, to where it's like leathers and some small plate, but they kind of have almost the Roman like skirt kind of armor underneath as well. But you also notice as you're approaching that there are a couple different looking soldiers and guards with them. These ones almost fully plate armored, but very, very ornate, intricate, very organic flowing patterns, and tall shields and spears with them. And same as the Ephesa, they're all just watching.
What is their name? The Ephesa?
Ephesa.
Ephesa.
Effeza. And this one, unlike the main gates, they do, like one of the Ephesa does, step forward and state your business, please.
Yes, I am here to see Gallum Tosho.
Have you business with him?
I do. He should be expecting me.
And I'll show him this.
He takes it. You can keep it. Right, and your names?
My name is Frode. Frode Fjord.
Good.
And I am Aiden Forsberg.
Good.
And can I take it back? Just in case we run into any confusion along the way.
I will ask that you wait here while I go and confirm this. So, just a moment, please.
Fine.
And he walks inward towards the main building. And while you are waiting, where are the three of you going?
Just find a tailor.
Find a tailor.
Take alright.
Okay.
It's
How do
going
you
to be so much fun. Oh
How
my
do you
gosh.
find a tailor?
Excuse me.
Taylor!
Find someone who looks like they're wearing some nice clothes.
There's like 5 different people.
Huh?
I found 5.
If I just no, that's my name.
Right.
No.
Finding people that wear nice clothes.
Yes.
You can ask for tailors, and 2 names are mainly given to you. One would be Quality Cuts, the name of the shops.
Yeah.
And the other would be the Fabric Fiend.
Ooh.
I like the quality cuts.
Quality Cuts.
I like that.
Let's start there.
I like the fun names.
Yeah.
Don't take it so seriously. Alright, so the Quality Cuts.
Or whichever one's closer, honestly. To wherever we are.
Wherever we are.
That
Yeah, wherever we are.
I need to check with my own notes to make sure.
Quality Cuts is actually back and forth. No.
It's back and forth.
So they're actually kind of equidistant as you were approaching the city. As you made your way up the south road, there is the Quality Cuts is there. The Fabric Fiend is more towards the inner
We
city.
should probably go towards the end.
Well, the quality cuts is where we came from.
Right, but the
Right,
better
but,
quality
like-
is probably more towards the middle.
As your group has kind of traveled before they split off, you were kind of slowly just making your way into the city.
Gotcha.
Go to the Fabric Fiend.
Fabric Fiend?
All right.
Alright, sounds good to me.
Towards the
Okay.
middle is probably better.
Sure.
So as you all walk towards the city center as well. So, I mean, for the most part, then you were traveling together before splitting off.
I was about to say, we're the least likely to know really what.
Yeah, so you can just look for signs, and it's I would say, yeah, still for Gruth and Pixie, it's a little overwhelming. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of shouts of merchants and stalls and barkers and all sorts of things and noises and sights and sounds and smells. It's very strange. You're used to walking down a small street and saying hi to 3 people. And now there's people trying to sell you things, people making things, and deals going on. Day in the life, essentially. But eventually you do make your way to the Fabric Fiend. It is a very...
Are people trying to approach me and sell me things as well? Or is no?
They at least see your trio walking past and, you know, immediately just kind of friendly smiles and ready to make a deal, and then... You over there!
That's kind of what happened to me in New York.
I'm glad I could recreate that feeling in a fantasy world.
Almost verbatim.
It is a very lovely looking building. Ornate posts kind of adorning beside the door. Large double doors into the place. Not much traffic going in and out. But as you open one of the doors, there's a nice little chime. You don't see bells, so it must be some incantation that provides a nice little effect. And stepping out from there's rows upon rows of pre-made clothing and just racks of fabric, you do see a humanoid figure step out, very lavish dress, pale skin that has a bit of a lavender tint to it, and these nice horns growing out of her head, like kind of coming from the brow and just almost down a little bit, kind of decorated and ornamented, as there's a tiefling running the shop, and she just kind of steps out and, well, greetings, friends, and welcome. I've not seen you here before. What can I do for you?
Hello,
Aren't
first-
you pretty?
Why, thank you very much. I can tell you're not from the city. There are some...
How could she tell?
I don't know.
I'd say you're quite pretty yourself, but a different kind of pretty.
Thank
So-
you.
What finds you in my shop today?
Well, first of all, can you please get some new outfits for my friends here? I mean, they need it. So whatever they want, get.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Should not have come this way.
Right, I can do that.
Oh. Wait, what's happening?
It's okay, just go along with it.
What's happening?
Just do whatever they say.
Yeah, there's a couple... There's,
You're doing great.
there's a human and a halfling kind of come from one of the sides of the store, the halfling carrying a little stool as well.
Who does that have
Gonna need a
go with?
The human walks up to you and, yeah, they do just, like, start taking tape measures, and they have little pieces of parchment, just, like, getting all measurements and such and writing things down. And yes, any style of that for either of them?
I mean, anything is an upgrade, let's be honest.
Whoa.
Just whatever's
Get it off my neck!
Please. They won't harm you.
Just,
Why are they measuring us?
Take you some of the nicest clothes you've ever probably worn.
Definitely.
I got a skirt in my bag.
just get them whatever's in fashion right now.
Of course, yes.
Anything's an upgrade, let's be honest.
Right.
Now I have some old garments I need to get rid of. I've already worn them once, you know how it is. And I need to replace them.
Of course, please come with me and lay them on the table here. We can take a look.
Take a... and Girth, why don't we bring out the big one?
I start to reach for the suitcase.
The dress.
Before you said big one, that's where I thought you were going to.
Yeah, that's what I was like, what
In
is
here?
No.
We're gonna adjust the goblin.
Give him something nice too.
Give him a little top hat.
Right, unfortunately it's been
Little
shoved
monocle.
into a backpack for a minute, so it's not looking its best, but...
Still, I can see it's very nice. Yes, please lay that out too.
Because it's cold.
So you lay all the dresses across one of the tables, or at least as best they can. There's some slight overlap to them. How many were there? And that's the DM asking.
I mean, at least a week's worth.
Well, if I just had the one, and you probably gave up about 4 or 5.
And were you carrying some?
And if it's weeks
Okay.
worth, that's
A
8
week's
dresses.
worth. Yeah. Say a week's worth.
I think
I'd say
we should have six.
including the ball gown.
For
Oh, and
Udophere.
I've sold one, so 7.
And you
or
have
I
sold
traded
one.
one the one.
And then one became a cloak.
And you're wearing
That's the one
one.
I'm talking about.
Okay.
And I'm wearing one.
So we have all the dresses. So
Yeah.
there's 6 dresses.
But I also do
Yeah.
need
You wanna
to get rid of
change
this
out,
one.
yeah.
Yes, I need to change out of this one. It's been worn too much.
Right, okay, and snaps her fingers again, and yet another halfling kind of comes along and, I mean,
Oh yeah, I go right with the flow.
Exactly.
Everything.
just sets up a little stool and grabs tape measure, and you
It's
just kind
almost
of
like
by
mechanical.
default.
Yeah.
What is this,
Do we get to pick out the collar?
if you'd like, sure.
Whatever you guys want.
Brown.
Brown? Okay.
Are you sure you don't want anything more?
What goes with green?
No, that's a good point.
We
Purple?
can find something for you.
Alright.
But
I
browning
put
goes
my
with
trust into them to pick a color.
browning goes with green. We
Yes,
can work with that.
that's
Yes. And anything that suits your fancy.
He likes yellow.
I'm keeping my cape.
You can keep what you have. This is merely an addition.
Oh.
He likes the color yellow.
He does.
Nice yellow. Yellow, tall, a man of the wild. I can see it in your eyes. We can work with that as well.
This is new to them both.
You
could tell.
You can pick out the color I want. You can pick out the color for my dress.
Very well.
Brown's a safe choice, but I guess since we gotta blend in, and there's not many brown trees or stuff, just pick what you like.
We can have some options. How about that?
Do you have something that is a little more of a purplish color?
We do, yes.
Something like a deep purple.
Deep purple, yes, we can work with that. Very well. Well, anyway, this I see there's some wear and tear, there's some smudges on some of these, but it shouldn't affect them too much. So you'd like to sell all of these?
I think so, yes. You're tired of carrying the big one.
If you need to keep the big one's no problem.
Just worried my mother will be upset.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, I'll let you think on that one. We can assess the others first. And is that including the one you're wearing now?
Yes.
All right, very well. And she kind of walks and just very thoroughly inspects a lot of them. Just, sometimes like trying to rub some smudges out. Okay, very, very good. Right, because I did not think of this. What would you ballpark some of these gowns as being?
They're
No
probably
thought?
pretty pricey.
Also, Resme wouldn't know. Resme wouldn't
No,
care.
Resme would not know.
I think if we're not including the ball gown, I can likely offer. I have seen somewhere. Have you been? I mean, no
They've been
offense. Have
worn
you been
once.
traveling outside?
Oh, yes, it's been horrid.
I could tell there's some leaves and some dirt in some of these. No matter, they can be cleaned up and recycled.
Well, if it helps, we can just, like, trade them for new ones and make up the difference.
That we could. I'd say overall value for the 5, including the one you're wearing, not including the ball gown, could probably give you around 400 gold.
Seems alright, I guess. I don't know. Does that seem right?
Good to me.
How much for the ball gown?
Or equivalent for trade. The ball gown, yes. I mean, just a moment. You see this one, I mean, being very nice clothing and, yeah, lots of actual gold worked into the fabric and the material. Much more thorough inspection, just a lot more like, oh, yes, very nice. It's
It's from Fabrics.
high quality. Oh,
Foreign.
I thought it looked different. See, some of these, but not too many. None of this lavishness. This is quite extravagant. I think this one alone might fetch you. I could part with 600 or 700 for this.
Okay.
There's a lot of gold worked into here, which I'm sure you noticed.
Yes, of course. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Right. So that one we could likely trade for as well. I don't know if we have anything of this exact value, so
Right,
it might
that's
be
okay.
a 2-for-1 kind of deal.
Something a little more ordinary. For all of them, I think.
Ordinary. Okay.
A little less Fabrics, I guess.
So not standing out as much.
Yes.
Okay. That can be done.
Character growth.
Very growth.
Also, I do have to get rid of this horrid brown cloak, and I think gray's more my color, like a light gray.
Okay.
Brown
Something a
is
bit more muted, a
more-
bit more
yes,
neutral.
Yes.
Something that the city council would appreciate.
Yes.
Oh, for us too.
Mm-hmm.
Seeking counsel. Good to know. We can
Yeah, we got business here.
work that in very well, very well. Well, I have to say, with three or so custom outfits, I'm afraid they won't be ready today. It might
It's
take a
okay,
few
of course,
days,
of
but
course.
I assume you're staying in the city a few days?
Yes.
Right.
I believe so. I believe so.
Very well.
Is there a way, because my cloak is starting to get a little tattered, is there a way you could repair it and maybe add in a hood?
Of course we can take a look at that. Repair is easy. The hood edition, I'm sure we can make it work.
I take off my cloak and I just
And of course,
lay it across.
whatever we need to pay to get to the top of your list can be done.
Oh, well, very well then. Well, I'd say if you wish to return in about an hour, we can have some ideas, some designs, and we'll talk about at the very least a down payment for the time being.
That works. And we've got 2 other friends too. Maybe they might want something too.
Oh, more. Very nice. Lovely.
Yes.
Well, it is what we do here, so we always appreciate more customers.
Of
And
course. And what was your name? Sorry.
oh, right. My name is Naloth.
Nice to meet you. I'm Resme.
Nice to meet you all.
Pixie and Gruth.
Pixie and Gruth. Lovely.
Well, we will return in an hour then.
We will be expecting you,
Thank
Does
you very much.
Nayla?
Naloth.
Fabric fiend.
Do you,
Fabric
do you
fiend.
spell that?
I mean, some of these NPCs I'm just going to leave you
Yeah.
guys to spell. Otherwise, I'm going to be
Naloth?
spelling out Naloth.
Be kind of fun to see how he spells.
That too. That's the selfish reason. It's like 10%. I'm not sure I want to spell all the names. 90%. I want to see what you guys write. Okay, so while they are in the shop, the same Afezagard comes back to you, hands you back the piece of paper. Right, if you'll follow me, no funny business, I can take you to him. And
Wonderful. Thank you.
he kind of escorts you. One of the others does kind of branch off so that the one you've been talking to is leading, but there's one behind you as well. Take you up the steps to these large, heavy wooden double doors that open on his approach. And inside you see a very ornate and just finely made and decorated hallway of dark wood. Walls, ceiling, it's all dark wood. The floor is a darker, polished stone tile. And he leads you just partway through the building. So as you can see, there's kind of the little sections. He leads you partway through the hall and kind of to this side here. And there's another very large doorway marked with a sign that does say treasury. And opens the door before you and yes, just go down the hall and take the stairs down. He's the first door on the right.
Very good. Thank you for your help.
Of course. So, following his lead, or his instruction, there's a little hallway. There's a couple of rooms off to the side, but at the end of the hallway, there's just a staircase that kind of spirals and descends to take you to the lower section of the Capitol building. In which case, the first door on the right is closed. What would you like to do?
Open the door?
Okay.
Or knock? I'm gonna knock.
Knock, you hear a voice from the side. Come in!
I open the door.
Okay. You still have Mite, correct? Okay. You open the door and you see sitting at a desk. It's a rather large office. Despite being underground, you know, the material used down in the sub-levels is a bit brighter to, you know, make the room lighter. And there are, like, very nice sconces along the wall that provide light in the room. And you see sitting at a large desk at the end of the room, a familiar, if not now a little more cleaned and presentable, a Gallon. Who, oh yes, friends, welcome. I am glad you could make it.
It's good to see you back in your natural element. You would look much better here, I must say.
It is very... Oh, it's... yes, indeed.
How has getting back into the city been for you? Any issues?
Oh, there was, a bit of time to, adjust, if you will, from, nights on the road and nights in a cave, and of course just filling in person after person as to what happened, where I went, why my travels took as long as they did, but it has been a few days now, so I believe all of that has settled down.
Yes, very good. I must ask, did this concern anyone at the capital? Things going on in Western Udophere?
I have had a few conversations about that, and you did not give them maps and such, right?
We gave him one, the copy.
We gave Rena's family the
Yeah.
maps who
Yeah.
should have been delivered. And then
You gave Rena's family the letters for sure. You gave them a map as
Yes.
well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we have two.
And what did you give Gallon the other map?
No, we
I
kept
think
it.
so.
So his was more just first-hand testimony.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
And I would have brought up, I would have said, did you happen to see perhaps a woman named Rena and her husband Errol? We sent them before us to come and deliver a note and a map for you, along with a message.
Oh, human family, yes?
Yes, a human family.
I did see them, yes. They were, struggling a bit to gather a necessary audience, but overhearing what they were saying and having spoken with you and your compatriots, knowing we were here on similar business, or at least they were here on similar reason to me, I let them through, tried to explain that they were with me and we had important matters to discuss, and the maps, the letters have been passed along, as well as thorough accounts and testimonies given to the necessary people. And
Yes, but will there be action?
I believe there will be action of sort, but I cannot guarantee what
seems to
kind
be
of
the
action.
level of concern of the others? Does anyone take interest in these matters at all?
There is certainly interest with honest amazement. The four of us, well, no surprise to me, but for the other three, we were all brought before the council, and for a few of them there was immediate concern. For some of the others there was I don't want to say more proof, but at least they wanted the documents, what you had given the other family, legitimized, so to speak.
Yes, well, we have more news to bring, and I'm
Oh.
afraid it's actually
It's a spokesperson.
it's a bit more terrible than the news we've had before. So we mentioned, and I think Rena and her family should have mentioned that we suspected there might have been action going on with the goblins in the Underdark. Yes,
Yes, I believe that was spoken of.
our suspicions were confirmed. We ventured into the Underdark, and we have word, and actually a prisoner in our company, a goblin folk who tells tales of a large kingdom in the Underdark of goblins who are emerging into the western lands of Udophere. And we would like him to be interviewed by a representative to be presented before the council, if that is something that you can arrange.
I believe it could be. I must say you are much more accomplished than I was anticipating, and it is not a knock at your capabilities, merely what's...
I must say, we made it to the Underdark, found a goblin, knocked him out, and took him. So it was a bit of a venture. I wouldn't say we were glorious in any way. He took out a whole squadron, though, all on his own.
I'm not
He's
there.
not there.
Oh yeah.
Who's there?
I would have. Okay, then I'll say a companion of mine. His name's Groot. He took out a whole squadron of goblin and what was it, a bugbear?
Bugbear.
Hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin. Yeah, I would have said that. So quite an impressive feat on his task, I must say.
What if not as
Everyone else is.
Yeah.
grand and heroic as you say, but at least accomplished and with more proof? The goblin is not
No, we didn't
with you.
bring him with us today because we didn't want to
That is-
risk
We
anything.
thought it would be inappropriate to bring him into the capital.
Good, yes.
building.
That is true.
That being said, we do have him nearby, and so if we could set up some appointment somewhere
Yes.
where it would be appropriate, I think that would be
And I
best.
must ask as a promise to a friend that the prisoner will be treated with respect and as prisoners are treated here in the capital. Even though he is a goblin, I know.
He is a goblin, but as a prisoner with information, I'm sure they would show some decency.
Okay,
But I'm afraid once he is handed over, I cannot personally guarantee anything.
He is under a spell at the moment, and so I
Ah.
don't think he should be too difficult.
But that will help.
how should we get him into the hands of your people so you can interview him? Should we bring him personally, or?
When the time is right, yes. For now, I would say wait until I can assure a meeting. As some things do take their time, even important things. How will you be staying for a while?
Well, as long as the business takes.
Right, I'll send word. I will find you when I can give you something more concrete, something more official as to a meeting, or at least a drop-off, if you will. If you know where you're staying, that would be helpful, but otherwise, we can find where you are. I mean, I've seen you a couple of times now. I know
Yes,
who you
we
are.
should be staying in the comfort of.
Comfort of Calithius.
Ah, good. Nice place. I know your compatriots aren't here, but I did at least promise your elven friends that when I saw you again, there would be some reward involved. Would you like to accept this now, or would you all like to be present?
Well, we could bring it back to him, and yes. I mean, unless you prefer something else. But.
It does not matter to me. I've gotten it approved. The one thing I do need to know is who I'm presenting the reward to.
As a group, or?
Yeah, preferably, yes.
Group name.
Yes. Well.
If you
The company
need
hasn't
time-
been named, so.
The company. Sorry.
very well, and if you need some time to think on it and discuss it with your other
boy.
friends, I would say...
I'm confused. Are we being presented an award in front of an audience?
No, not in front of an audience, but I have been given approval by the Treasury to disperse of these rewards, but for some paperwork purposes and
I see.
to keep things above board, if you will, I have to list who I'm presenting all manner of payments and reward to. So,
I see. Well, I will go and discuss it with the group.
right, very well. For now, then, if there is not that information, I'm afraid I cannot give it to you yet. So I will hold on to it here until I can complete. You kind of pass a stack of paper until I can finalize that.
I see. Well, I believe that should be all of the matters that we have. You'll be reaching out to us when you have arranged for our prisoner to be transferred over and interrogated.
Yes, I shall reach out for when the time is right for that, or any kind of meetings or questions for
And
all
this
of you.
this may be an ordinary, but I did make a promise to a friend that I would make sure that he was not harmed. Could you see to it that I accompany the prisoner in the interrogations? Not to be next to him, but to just, watch over him and ensure that
I will
he's not harmed.
see what I can do as far as that, but I can, at the very least, also pass along that concern.
Oh, wait, thank you. That is
Of
all I
course.
expect, yes.
Of course. Otherwise, you know how to find me, I know how to find you, and I shall summon for you if anything changes, or when meetings are approved, or when the prisoner can be brought forth.
I do have some matters which I'd like to discuss with you at another time.
Very well.
Would it be possible for me to get another slip to get back into here?
Oh, yes, of course. He kind of like pulls out a little sheet of parchment. Is this just for you?
Just for me, yes.
Okay, and don't know if I caught your name. The last time I saw you all, it was very, there was some tension. So I don't think there were introductions.
That's right.
Perhaps just make it an open-ended note in case anyone else comes along with, if that's possible.
To you and your friends?
Sorry.
To you and your friends?
Sure. Yeah.
Very well. Starts scribbling things out and big flourish of a signature and hands it to you. I do not have that.
That's
one,
okay.
unfortunately. But of course, and I can also send word to Captain of the Guard to give some description of you and your companions. Keep an eye out.
Yes, and if you could let them know that we do have a goblin prisoner. They didn't check us at the gates and we didn't mention it, so I don't want to be...
Well, it seems the concern is not always on the outer gates.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but not enough reason as of late.
I see. Well,
But I shall
times may be changing.
let the necessary people know.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Gallum. You are indispensable in our task of protecting this western land of Udophere.
I'm happy I could provide some assistance, even as a worker in the treasury.
Yes, I'm sure you were not expecting this task whenever you were given this job, huh?
No.
Be taken prisoner and then represent the western
I was
lands.
expecting to sit right here.
What did bring you to the western lands?
Oh, I was It's actually funny that I met that tall fellow, the Felbolg. He was making his way to the east to find answers, help for his land, and I was actually on my way with my guards toward the same region to provide a more personalized deposit of payment for their goods, as the lands to the south provide much timber
I see.
for
Yes.
work.
Is that not common for the Middlelands of the western part of Udophere?
Timber?
No. A personalized tradesperson to represent the capital here.
I would not say common, at least not for
Yes, I haven't seen it. I'm just...
one who has station. It was more actually very good that I met that fellow, as it was more personalized deposit, but also finding out why production has slowed.
Yes, the fellow Nomos, I believe his name was.
Yes, it sounds about right.
Yeah, he mentioned something of the darkness of the land. I don't know what that exactly means.
Right. So it was good to speak to him and hear that, and I suppose that is reason, but
Did you find if that has any relation to what's going on in, with what got you caught up?
I've not found any correlation yet, but it is not ruling it out.
I see. Okay. Well, I'm sure you have plenty of catching up to do on paperwork and whatnot after your long leave.
It's a bit, yes.
Yes. Well, perhaps it would be good just to talk, not as peasant to treasurer, but friend to friend. Sometimes. So if you're free after you finish up your paperwork, perhaps we could go out and just talk, you and I.
Right, comfort of Calithes, you say?
Yes, but we can go anywhere. If there's a spot you'd like to meet up, or perhaps we'll meet there and we can go from there.
We can at least start there, yes.
Very good.
Right, well, it's good to see you here in the city. Enjoy whatever your day holds.
Be looking forward to seeing you again soon.
Likewise. You guys can head out. not quite treasure music, but you know, I just let the music do its thing.
This is heading out music.
Yeah. That's fine. David, what's a good cutoff point for you?
We got 40 minutes left. on
40 minutes
cast,
left?
So
Yeah, no, but for you.
For me, like 1 to 1:30.
1:30.
I see. Okay. So as you guys have exited the Fabric Fiend,
Where else would you like to go? What do you want? Have you ever dreamed of having something that you haven't had before?
What's a dream?
Peace. I don't know.
I meant more physical.
he says, standing in a hustling, bustling city. Peace.
I can't think of much, no.
Oh my goodness. We could go get our hair done.
Why would one
Get your
get
beard trimmed up, all shaped up nice.
Why would you want to cut your hair?
So it looks good. You get a nice shampoo,
Well, I mean,
cleaning,
her,
get our nails done.
I don't know.
Feels very
These are good for digging out.
cosmetic.
Yes, correct.
Is this what helps you relax?
It's just part of the routine. And I
Well,
haven't done it in a month now.
Here.
Will it help us with city council?
It will. Yes, you will look nicer, more presentable.
Can you give me
Okay.
one second? I need to say something.
I actually have something I want to do while you do that, so I would think about that.
Hey, group. I think Resme has been taken out of her element for far too long, and I think we've been in our element. I think let's just appease her. Go with what she's saying, all these doodads, whatnots, and
That's good.
So I need to get my nails done.
They look good for dirt. I don't know what's wrong with them, but I think maybe this will let her relax a bit, and well, she might just call us her friends.
Oh my gosh.
If it helps us with the council, sure.
All right, yeah.
Well, I'm waiting for that. I
Okay.
would like to cast Locate Object on Yelric's cloak.
On Yelric's
Don't be surrounded.
Okay.
So it's 1,000
It's
feet.
1,000 feet.
She
Yeah.
wants to look good for you.
Or maybe that's just what she's been ingrained with.
Okay.
Just a thought. So 5
Oh.
is Fabric Fiend?
That got unaligned.
29 was it?
Fabric Fiend is 29.
Oh, 29.
Yep. So you are
Wait,
close to the heart of the city.
Yeah, I know.
I'm looking and realizing something got a little shifted.
Oh.
So it's a little off center and it's really bugging me. But that's fine. It's not important right now. And I would say that no, there's no sign limit of 1,000 feet.
Oh.
And I'm looking to just see, get the general idea of what 1,000 feet would be.
It's not that big, really.
Not really.
What's the shot?
It's like here to there. Just kidding.
I was gonna say, that.
Well, so is it 1,000 feet like a circle, like the circumference is
Yeah.
1,000 feet?
Or is
No,
it
it's
radius?
diameter.
Oh, like
Spherical?
square
Well,
or
hold up.
spherical?
Let me read this.
It is spherical, yeah.
Oh, it's
Okay.
within 1,000 feet of me. So yeah.
Oh, so ituld be a radius.
So
Radius
yeah,
is
so
1,000. So 2,000.
wait.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
so radius is 1,000. Cool.
Still, no.
Hi, this is the salon.
Oh, just say it. We would be happy to do anything you like.
You guys are the best friends ever.
You know, cause we were just saying, we both agree, we both think that you've been out in the woods, you've been out in the caves. That's something. I think he's used to a lot of caves, but like we're used to outside.
Yeah.
You like it inside.
Oh yes.
So we will do what you would like.
Oh, this is perfect. Okay, we can go get our nails done. Your cuticles need some help. It's okay. They'll fix it up for you. We'll get our beard trimmed up. It'll be great. They'll put some nice oils on there so it'll smell good. Okay, and then we can go to the library. I wonder if they have a library around here. Some new books.
Probably.
Okay, Sloan!
Suddenly, true resume has been unlocked. All right, so asking about you do
Lord are having this exact same conversation.
as you're walking up from the treasury, just we can get our nails done. It's about time.
Your cuticles really need some work.
Your
I
hair
think I
could
see
use
a
wash.
flea in your hair.
Oh,
So asking around, you do find a salon, actually, and yes, only because you mentioned that at work that I remember to put this in there.
You're welcome.
But you do find, where is it? Right there.
Oh. Hello! Resumes here. Clear the room. Clear the room. Oh.
Essence of Tranquility.
The essence of tranquility.
And as you open the door, there is unseen, but there are very fragrant scents, and there's some soft music playing. And you see sitting behind this slightly larger, like half-circled desk, just across from the door, a hunched figure slowly kind of sits up, and almost like Ruth if he were to sit up from a tall chair like that. But even a little taller still.
Oh.
You see a furbolg,
Oh, let's go.
slightly older,
Let's go.
more brownish, very fine fur with some gray kind of peeking through, some softer ears and some very well kept hair on the head as well, as and pretty nice clothing as well, though not like the tailor, but that's kind of expected as she kind of looks up. Yes. Welcome. What,
Hi, Resume
Hello.
Miss Phil. My friends here need a lot of work. So, if you could fix that face a little bit and the nails. Her hair probably needs a deep conditioner. Let's be honest. And
Don't-
I could just use everything because I've been in the woods for so long. It's been disgusting.
well, we can certainly accommodate for that.
Right, and how much do you have to pay to get this place empty? Because, I don't want to see anybody else.
It is empty. Well, there are only, kind of like checks a little ledger. We have, 2 people in here at the moment. One is just here for nails. The other here is here for, massage. I think they're partway through their
Okay, I
treatments.
guess they can finish up or whatever.
Don't touch the bird.
Not to worry, we won't. Yeah, alright then. Full treatment for all 3 of you.
Yes, yes.
What's full what?
Full treatment is, well, as she said, just washing, massage, help with the nails, the hair, beard, and
Are you gonna put any of that sparkly stuff on?
unless you wish not to.
It'd be fun to try.
Sparkles!
That's the spirit. And what about you? Sparkles included?
Come on, Groot, sparkles!
You guys say yeah.
Don't do it.
I cannot with that right now.
Grace, you might want to say yeah. You can wash it off later. Roll in some mud.
Is it washable?
Yeah, of course, we're not going to give you permanent sparkles. That is not the business we run here. I'm holding a quill with a piece of parchment. Very well.
That's fair. That's fair.
2 full treatments,
understand.
1 full treatment, no
Without the
sparkles.
Okay, is there any food nearby that we can have catered in while we eat? Because we are starving.
We can have food prepared, yes.
Perfect. Thank you. This is so fun.
vegetarian.
Very well.
So vegetarians are.
If you have any of that bread stuff, oh my
I mean, of course it is. That one's like the easiest to imagine out of all
Yeah,
the
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. That's the most unrealistic.
I mean, disco balls were fine, but vegetarians?
gosh. Too far. Yes, if you have any of that
Believe-
bread stuff, we would like some of that.
She wants some of that. If you've got sweet rolls, some sweet rolls. Or...
Of course, we can provide that.
Yay!
Now, if you'll head on to the right, we can.
Okay, guys, while we get our stuff done, we gotta talk about all of our life problems and secrets. Gruth, you can start.
Wait, what?
It's part of the process.
We're
Does
gonna
that?
go ahead and fade.
Sounds good.
Fade from that. So you two now exiting the council building.
Yeah, well, I didn't want
It seemed to go pretty well.
I think it did. Better than my last visit, I must say.
Yeah.
But my last visit was asking for financial help, so
Oh, okay.
It's always
I wasn't
troubling asking for
expecting
money.
that to go very well.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere that you wanted to go in the city?
To be completely honest, I will just walk around for a while and see where things are.
Well, I was gonna go see if I could find a pipe shop somewhere around here and see what they're charging for their tobacco, because I know back home we sell it for quite cheap, and I'm wondering how much they are selling it for here nowadays.
Yep. I mean,
If you'd want to come with. Yeah.
I'm just going for a stroll, so that's fine with me.
All right, well, yeah, accompany me. We're gonna head off and try to find a
Okay.
pipe place.
Searching / asking about, there are no dedicated pipe shops. However, there are the kind of general wares and goods stores, which do kind of encompass a little bit of everything.
Okay.
And of which there are a few to choose from. Let me find where they are. Or at least present you with your options. There is Undra's Uncommon Oddities. There is Generous Provisions. And there is Nelmith's Necessities.
I didn't know. Which of these looks best to you?
Do I actually, like, are these actually within view or just...
No, they are throughout the city. It's not like 3 in a row.
We saw
Try to
on a
pick one.
sign somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe ask around, see what someone recommends.
Okay. I turn to someone and I go, hey, of these general awareness stores, any preference here?
What are you looking for?
Oh, I'm looking for some tobacco.
Oh, tobacco. Right. Something like that. Undra's alright, but as the name suggests, it's more weird things picked up through just people traveling by, and you're probably going to want to go to either Nelmith's or Generous Provisions. Those will have more of the stuff like that.
Okay. I'm not going to take his advice. I think I'm going to go for the first one.
Okay.
I'm just here
It's
for the
up to you.
ride, so it
Yeah,
doesn't bother me
we're going
any.
to go for the, what is it,
I didn't smell
oddities or?
listening. We were just
Undra's
walking.
Uncommon
Yeah.
Oddities.
Yeah, I'll go Undra's Uncommon Oddities.
Okay, let me find that.
There's Uncommon Oddities. That's a good name.
So that, thankfully, you don't have to go far. It's right there.
Hey.
And as you walk inside, you do immediately
Carmen,
see
Saddle. Sorry.
the fact that the name is accurate. As opening it and looking inside, it's a little more dimly lit in here, and there are some, kind of houseplants hanging all over the place, and the dark wood shelves of things do just look like a random assortment of some basic necessity things, some, just simple adventuring gear, and then just some odd things, some oddities, if you will. And kind of walking through the shop, there's a few townspeople, but you recognize the owner as, she walks through and kind of intentionally looks at the door and who's walking in, and you see a taller, simple-dressed, darker skin with a bit of a purplish tint, dark elven woman.
Oh.
Welcome, friends. Please, have a look about.
Oh, thank you.
Of course. This one is speaking common. If there is anything you need help with, please let me know.
No, yes, I'm here looking for some tobacco. I come from the western area, so.
Right. Likely one of the providers.
Yes, I want to see my products in store.
Well, yes, follow me, please. And she leads you up closer to the counter. And there's one of the shelves is taken up mostly with tobacco. There are small pouches, there are tins, bigger bags, and she just kind of gestures out and we've got a good selection from around the Western country. What in particular looking for?
Well, I was just wondering if you could tell me about the prices of these.
Oh, right. Sure. The tins are the more refined mixtures and blends. So those will likely a gold a piece.
How much?
A gold.
Oh. Gold.
Yes.
You're selling a 10 for a gold piece.
Well, yes. It's not a large amount of tobacco, but it is fine.
I can spare some for you if you like.
Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. I won't be buying it.
The pouches, depending on the blend, can range from a few copper to a silver. The larger bags are the less refined, and generally silver, if not a few more.
I see. Right. What other goods do you have around here? I'm just interested. This is a very unique shop, I must say. You've got lots of oddities.
Why, thank you. That was the intention. Very perceptive. Well, what is it you are, you're looking for the strange things, yes?
Yes, I suppose. And, whatever you have, I'm interested in. I'm a bit of a singer. I played,
A singer?
on performance. I don't know. Just whatever you have. It'd be nice to take a look around if you could guide me through some of your more interesting items, perhaps.
Of course, I can accommodate that. As I pull things up. We do, as a matter of fact, have some things for musicians. We have supplies for all kinds of travelers. We have some things from all about the world. Not much by way of potions, remedies, alchemical things. I don't deal with that so much. That's why there are other shops for that. But have all manner of instruments, have all manner of tools. I have some wares for you seem to be possibly the traveling type.
Oh, yeah, well, we have been recently, yeah.
And then I have some things that can be good for you.
I must ask, just because I have a general interest. Have you come across any magical items, perhaps?
I myself have not. I tend not to deal with so many magic things.
Yes, it can be a bit dangerous, I've heard, but I can't help but be interested.
Oh, that is understandable. They are fascinating nonetheless, but I find it just draws too much unwanted attention.
Yes, of the unsavory sort, yeah.
Precisely, yeah.
I
What
see.
about any potions of any kind?
I have a few of those, though I'm more of the Nothing too extraordinary. I have some healing potions. Actually, that's mostly it.
How much would one of those run?
A common healing potion would cost you 50 gold.
50 gold. Good to know. I'm, like you noticed, I'm a traveler. I'm not from around these parts, so
Yes, but
I
all
don't
are
know.
welcome.
What was that?
Yes, but all are welcome.
I'm not too familiar with these parts, and I don't want to stroll into the wrong areas. Are there any higher crime areas that I should avoid?
I would just say keep an eye in some of the business areas after nightfall. As the Afaza do a well enough job keeping things under control, but, well, there's never a guarantee. Lots of people, big city, anything can happen.
Well, thank you for the warning. I would hate to purchase something here and not make it all the way back home.
Well, we'd like you to be satisfied with your anything you purchase, and so I would like that for you as well. Although it looks like you can probably handle a thief or two, if I'm not mistaken.
I could. Certainly. Certainly a thief or two, yeah.
He's like walking around with a halberd, a long sword, a shield. Just, I think you're okay.
Well, I'm sorry to stay on the subject, but I know you said you don't have any magical items. Is there perhaps a place in the city where I could just peruse for, just to look?
The other two good stores in town might have a thing or two. Otherwise, there are, I believe there are one or two magic shops in town as well, which the DM kind of forgot about. So we'll get to that. Don't worry. They do exist. They will exist.
All right.
But if there's anything I can provide today,
Well then, I didn't. Do you need anything, or are we just perusing at this point?
What do you have in weaponry or defenses?
weaponry. I tend to keep with the smaller weapons, as many of the bigger things, such as your sword. The smiths themselves tend to sell those things, but I have some small throwing knives. I have bolts for crossbows. I have smaller ammunition if you sling anything.
I
What do you do?
best slinger in all of the middle lands of Western Udophere.
Well, I've got some ammunition for you if you'd like, from simple stones to something that might pack a bit more of a punch.
Oh, what might pack a bit more of a punch?
Well, using stones is nice, but if you ever use any polished scrap metal, or that I picked up from the smiths, seems to, well, from what I hear, just give a bigger dent.
How much would a supply of that cost me?
I could sell you a pouch of 20 for, let's say 5 silver.
Deal?
Very well. She kind of walks around the store for a moment and comes back with a little pouch, and you hear like clanging. It almost sounds like coin, but it's got that different kind of sound to it. As you have a pouch of.
Is it like whenever you like throw the two magnets up in the air? Is it kind of like that?
Kind of. It's kind of like just kind of you took a ball bearing, kind of squished it a little bit, so it's still got like rounded shape, but a little flatter. And I can get you some details for that.
Okay.
In a bit. Anything else?
I think that's all for me.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I didn't catch your name.
My name is. Wait.
Wasn't it the name of the store?
I don't know.
Yes, it was.
Oh,
It's
My name is Andra.
Oh, you are Deandra. I
Yes,
see.
that is me.
I see. But and I reach out my hand and I go, Frode Fjord of Orne.
Pleasure. Andra Taban.
Very nice. Good to meet you.
Likewise. You as well. Oh, have a nice day.
Yes, you as well.
She kind of starts perusing and walking through the store, keeping an eye on things. A little time passes. Your massages have come to an end. Razme feeling as refreshed as ever. Pixie Groove feeling fancier than ever. Likely one of the few times any kind of bladed implement has touched Groot's hair or beard. But even though you've been nearby this entire experience, looks like a different man. As you know, beard is... How long was it before?
Well, the current photo of him is not actually accurate to how long his hair and beard has gotten.
That's why I asked.
The original art that I had for the beard was something a little more like this.
Oh my.
Okay.
So, extreme mountain man, just like
Extreme mountain man.
down to the
Did
chest.
they braid it or did they cut it?
So, that was actually something I was gonna...
His choice.
Yeah, so because of the wanting to look presentable for the... He was like saying like, okay, cool, I think I'm gonna shave it. And then they went to go shave the side of his face and it was just scarred. And so they shaved the sides but left a goatee.
Oh no.
And he
man.
decided to keep his scalp covered, so he still kept longer hair, but probably down to his shoulder, and he like
Has
they
a
put it up.
goatee.
They put it up where the sides are like back,
Okay.
so it's all kept out of his face now.
Ruth, you look.
Now, when you
so
say
handsome.
goatee, is it still like just like kind of my length, or is it
It's-
still has that length?
It doesn't have the length, but it's very bushy.
Very, still very bushy, yeah.
You look so good.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Did you request anything special for your hair?
He does.
I think
That's how you know.
I think because typically it's like down, and there's probably some mats in my because I take care of my hair, but like, who's counting? And so I
Polish
think
the
they
antlers.
probably combed out all of my hair. Probably recommended an updo, so if my hair is like pulled back, like there's some braids here now,
Mhm.
and like just keeping it up and back.
Okay. And are you going for your
Just
classic
the
look?
usual.
And I'm
Usual.
sparkly now.
And both of you do have a bit of sparkle.
Not him.
Not him. You two do.
You look so
Uh,
good, Pixie.
Well,
As
thank
you
you.
head back to the front counter, the female furball just kind of looks at the ledgers again. Right, that will be 7 gold from each of you.
Oh, no problem. I will get theirs for them. And I'll hand
Fair
Thank
enough.
you.
3 platinum.
And a gold.
Huh?
3 platinum and a gold. So 7 each.
Yeah, 28.
It's 21.
21. So it'd be,
3 platinum is more than enough.
yeah, it'd be 9 over.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't count. That's right.
Okay, I was like, oh, I can do my math.
And that's
right.
the tip too.
Yeah. Yeah. That's amazing.
Thank you very much. That is...
Yes, thank you. Don't peek.
Thank you for the experience. It was very nice.
I'm
Good service.
very happy to hear that. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your days.
Thank you.
She's so calm. He, she?
She.
She's so calm.
And what was her name?
Yeah,
Oh,
what was
you
your
didn't ask.
name?
My name is Sodoris.
Ooh, pretty.
Nice to meet you, President Ruth Pixie.
Alright, so, well,
We need to go find the boys and get them to their tailoring appointment.
Well, don't we also need to go back to the tailors and try on stuff?
Right, that's why we need to find the boys and bring them with us for that part.
Can you just, I don't know if I know anything.
I don't know, Pixie.
I went to find out. How will we be able to find them in
What
this
do you
big
do?
place?
You got your bird.
Silas?
Mhm.
You just want to send him off in this big city?
Yeah, it'll be fine. He's good.
But he doesn't know his way around.
Oh,
Well, I look up. How tall are these buildings? Taller than what I'm used
At
to.
the spot you guys are, a couple stories at minimum.
Up is kind of still covered.
well, surely they haven't gotten that far. They're around that middle building or whatever, Capitol building.
What's going on here?
Bitch is trying to reveal my
Oh
own group.
no. Do we put the goatee?
I'm trying to make it happen.
Can we see?
We'll see later. We'll see later.
Yeah.
We gotta stay on this.
We don't have much time.
Sorry. Well, I guess.
We'll just stay like here so he knows where we are.
Speak with animals. Silas, will you be able to find them? You think? Maybe? Will you be able to find us? Call.
If you're staying here, I can find you.
We might go back to the tailors.
Oh yeah, have a meet us at the tailor.
Call.
Oh well, I think I remember where that was.
Yeah.
I know what they look like.
It's just down the road from here.
That's the easy part. Yeah.
Okay.
It's finding them.
Yeah.
I think I can manage.
Don't go over the Capitol building. That's a little sus. Well, wait, you're a bird.
Sus.
Never mind.
Sus bird.
Yo, crow is sus.
Why is he flying over the building?
There's a bird.
Oh god.
If you could locate them, that would help and meet us back at the tailor's. Wait, speak with animals. Do I have? Animal messenger. I still have that.
Yes.
And if you could tell him.
I mean, you don't have to cast Animal Messenger on Silas.
It has him say it though.
Like, it says it out loud.
It says it
Okay.
out loud. Just so then it's not. Oh.
Fair enough.
Cast animal messenger.
Uh-huh.
Meet us at Fabric Fiends from Ruth, Pixie, Resume. As soon as you can.
Right. Got it. Just kind of looks around. Hey. Got it. And he takes off. And so you, the three of you, are kind of slowly working back towards Fabric then?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that would get us back there as well whenever Silas finds us.
Mm-hmm. Eventually. But as the three of you are making your way back there, a little casually, since, you know, you're also kind of waiting for them, there's a voice that calls to you. As you hear,
Who?
well. Looking as dashing as I remember.
Uh-oh.
As the three of you spin around and you see wood elf, an elven man, longer brown hair, braided, without a cloak. Just very, very finely dressed. And just wondered when I'd see you again. And, well, I see you've made friends. And that's where we're gonna go ahead and end today.
He's real!
That's exactly what he was about to say.
He does seem kind of obvious though. I'm not sure I trust him.
Wait, but we won't be able to play for like a whole week.
No.
I'm gonna be tormented.
All according to plan.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh!
Oh boy.
I have so many questions.
How do I get that?
Select. Oh.
So, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. I personally always love the longer episodes, so for those of you who did stick around for the whole thing, or even watched it in chunks, thanks for doing it. We will catch you next time. Until then, love you guys. We love you. We'll see you later.
See ya.